weren't taking everything. Since you weren't really privy to the caravan information, you're not sure what it is they were picking and choosing amidst. But you do know that several of the wagons that they had hit, you guys had watched, they didn't take everything, and they didn't overly like kill everybody. A lot of people were subdued and tied up.
Does the intel tell me what they were taking?
No, that's your intel.
Okay.
There's another group of intel that was gathered by another guild. And they apparently were watching a location, an old ruined fort, not too far outside of Central, that I currently don't have a name for, which will probably show up.
Okay.
And they were monitoring the traffic and watching for how many people were at this fort. And from what this report is saying, there's a number of bandits who have moved into the fortress and have been making repairs on. Now, the old ruined fort is a structure that was made out of stone, from cut cobbled stone and some concrete. It's been destroyed for maybe the last century, and no one's really put any kind of use into it. But these guys have moved into the ruins and they're building it up with log fortifications. Now, they've seen somewhere between 20 and 30 people in the modified fort. And on the night that you were reconning their work in the street, this group saw a band of about 15 leave the fort at the night and then come back with laden wagon.
Okay.
Then the last report appears to be from a group, and you're not really sure what means they were using of gathering intel, but they have the information they had was more on the leader of this group.
Okay.
And it's got a piece of intel about recently the bandits that have taken over the fort have started building siege weaponry. And they've just got a catapult up and working.
That's bad news.
They saw them doing some test firing, some range finding.
Okay.
Maybe it's alive, the catapult. It shoots.
Maybe it's got a face and everything, and it just shoots by itself, magically generating rocks.
Is that?
Who knows?
Well, don't help them.
Give it combat proficiency.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna kill people with a magic catapult.
What has happened?
Why are you guys like?
And make it double.
Remark says, "No, I want 2 sentient catapults."
Based on the intel here, I would say that we are definitely capable. The last bit of intel is slightly worrisome about a schedule, and I believe that we should quickly go to resolve this.
Yes, as you can see, we're a little bit worried too. if the group is capable of putting together these weapons and using them, then if we give them too much time to prepare and fortify, this could make them a far greater danger. And seeing as how we have already committed ourselves to the resolution of this issue, um, we believe time is of the essence.
How many people do I know are in the guild house right now?
You know
Gang?
I'm here.
Yeah, of course.
Drinking his water.
I am
How many people
also.
are in the guild house right
You probably know if Indra was there.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
She stands out.
I'm so small, it's hard to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Okay.
What about Gun Daddy?
What about Gun Daddy? I fucking hate myself.
I feel like that's exactly why he does it.
I guess Gunner will be there too. But
He
he'll
would
be
be
like,
out gambling?
no, that's not till nighttime.
Oh, okay.
now? Nighttime
When-
gambling.
Gunner
That's when
says
the
Gunner's
drunks come out. Okay, don't steal my bit.
I hope it is. I really do. Keep it. Please keep it. I hope you do.
But he'll be like on a table, like cleaning his rifle.
All sexy.
Um,
Like licking it like a cat cleans.
Oh my god.
No, like cleaning it like a professional. You know, because
Okay.
he used it last. Why'd you have to
Professional
make it
cat.
weird?
because you're a cat? Duh.
That's strong words coming from you, Rex.
You're a cat too.
I am a lion, thank you very much.
Which is
Whatever,
Still
you're
a
a-
cat.
You're just
That
a big
that is
cat.
how he cleans his boat. He licks the shaft.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What about Elithera? Are you here?
I said
She
yes.
said she was here.
She said she was here, Zach.
I don't pay attention.
I thought you asked when she licks the shaft. You gotta ask her yourself.
Whoa.
Well, this game got weird.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
um,
People are here.
because I believe most of the people I would want to take on this venture is currently in the guild house. I believe we could be ready to leave within an hour.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you're considering it.
Yes. Let's talk about prices
And stipulations.
and stipulations.
You be stipulating.
Seeing how this matter is a bit of a PR issue for us,
Mm-hmm.
we well, demand seems awfully harsh, but we would very much insist that only the leader is neutralized.
That
Well, and of
So-
course the catapult. Is that what Rymock says?
No, that's what Holly wants to know.
I didn't hear Indra ask that.
Or Holly.
It's because she muted and asked me.
Oh, okay.
Public
That's
relations.
your business.
Yeah.
Got it.
I didn't want to call her out like that, guys, but okay.
From
But
what
you
we
did, exactly when you the first opportunity you did though.
from what we can tell, the group itself we don't believe are bad. It's this is a group of carpenters. We believe that most of the individuals that have rallied under what did I call him? This nefarious
The Highbreakers?
rock shots.
Rock shot. Oh.
Rock shot.
I win rock shot.
Alwyn, Rockshot, Ravana. The leader. Those that have been rallied under Rockshot's banner, these are carpenters. Their guild fell through, and these people had no place to go. They had no homes, no jobs, and rather than go homeless, this man seems to have gathered them up and put them to use.
What makes you think that killing the head will just cause them to go docile?
Because, like I said, these are tradesmen with nothing else left. Their guild fell apart. All avenues of a decent life were sealed off to them.
So we will go into this expecting to just kill the leader and disassembling his catapult. But if the act of doing this causes them to go berserk and attack us, we will defend ourselves.
I'm not asking you not to defend yourselves. I'm asking you not to kill them. Are you capable of not murdering these people? That's what
Yeah.
I'm asking you to do. I'm not paying a bunch of orcs to charge in there and slaughter everybody. I came to a professional guild because I thought you were capable of resolving a situation.
Yes, we are. They might not be unbruised, but they will not die. And that is all I'm trying to say. So due to the delicate situation, how much are you looking to, like, how much, how many credits are you willing to give for this?
Rex
Well-
ass so suave because he has all that charisma.
Exactly.
We're prepared to pay 25,000 credits
Wow.
with penalties for any inconvenient deaths.
Um, 30,000, but we lose 5,000 for every person we're not allowed, that we're not supposed to kill.
God dang.
God.
30 but 5,000 per kill.
Make a persuasion check. What are you doing?
Persuasion
Present
check.
manipulation. How you doing this?
Yeah, exactly that.
Which one?
Which
I
one?
said.
Oh, presence and persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bob's like presence and manipulation. I'm
Let's
doing
And
do it.
persuasion.
persuasion and hacking.
He only has one
Like
dot
that.
Oh my gosh.
Like
That's a
attack.
garbage roll.
That isn't great.
No, it's not very great.
All
Less
right.
than 50?
30,000 minus 5,000 for every lost carpenter you could have saved. And if you manage to capture the leader without killing him, we'll give you another 5,000.
Sounds
But we
acceptable.
would like the leader.
Jingle body.
And I will draw up a contract with those terms, sign it, and offer it him to sign it as well.
Okay. You start to drop a contract, and he pulls a few papers free himself and picks out one that was already.
Makes sense.
Ooh, dang.
Oh.
Okay. The two of you sign. We have a contract.
To sign. 30K. 5K bonus for leader. 5K penalty for deaths.
Per person.
Mm-hmm.
Per person. Not 30K per person.
No.
5K
5K
penalty per
penalty
person.
per person.
Right.
Well, we don't have a deadline we wish to impose upon you, but as you can imagine, the sooner the better. And you said you're ready today, so that sounds appropriate.
Indeed. I will um immediately go to muster up everyone, and we should set out within an hour, like I mentioned before. It was a pleasure doing business with you. And I will go to shake his hand.
Yeah, the elf shakes your hand.
Woot woot.
Whoops.
There we go. Contract paper.
No, I was doing something.
Oh damn. You know what I forgot? I should have said. Should have asked for us to be mentioned when they were talking about getting credit for the thing.
Oh, well, too late.
Damn.
The elf
I
turns
know
and
it's already
fully
inked.
begins to
Fuck.
make his way.
I thought about it too late.
He says, "Don't bother with the servant. I know my way out."
Alright. Have a pleasant rest of the day.
So I presume now we get to have a discussion as a group on the nature of
I'm
this
assuming
contract.
Rymox is still just hanging out, drinking water in the office.
Yeah, I'm at the door.
After he leaves, I'm going to say that was incredibly rude what you just did.
What do you mean?
I mean, the act of bringing him to the office to talk about a contract implies privacy, and and you just walking in and just essentially spying on him is rude.
Yeah, I didn't. Really? And I wasn't spying. He knew I was there.
That doesn't change the fact that you were spying. You were watching and listening to him without his consent, thus spying.
Oh, that's
It-
not.
It is incredibly rude, and I would ask that you just don't do it again, please.
Sure.
Rex and Ramox have relationship issues.
Didn't realize it was rude. Duly noted. Want some water?
It's like,
I-
dang, Rymox, things were so much easier in the Savage Lands, where you would bring a guest a glass of water and spit in it first. That was just expected.
I will chuckle a little bit and I'll say no, thank you. I believe I'm good.
That was rude. Okay.
That was
All right, so we go into some sort of room as a group to discuss the.
I mean, I
The war
assume
room.
if you guys are
I ain't nowhere near your
Right
office.
here.
I ain't rude.
right, I'm assuming that if you guys are here, you're probably in the common room. And if everyone
on.
is in the common room, then I'm just going and no one else is there. It's going to be okay. Well, let's talk about what we're doing real quick.
Is it the one room where Indra can fit?
Right.
Socially awkward. Whatever, guys. You guys are jerks.
So I'd after everyone gathers in the common room, I will explain that we are going to incapacitate the guerrilla fighters that we had reconned before. The goal for this is to not kill anyone. You can knock them out, but do not kill anyone. Killing people will cost us 5k credits per person you kill. So
Riz
please
raises
not
his
kill
hand.
anyone.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Okay.
Like a little
Miss-
school student.
Miss Teacher Lady.
How do you this not killing thing? How does one go about that exactly?
Instead of stabbing with your knives, maybe backhand them instead.
But I have axes.
And I
Use
have
the flat side
claws.
of your axe.
Use what?
The flat side of your axe.
Indra gets it.
Is Briggs gonna take a bath first? No, seriously.
Giant, you've insulted my religion far too many times.
Being dirty is his religion.
Oh.
It's not quite that simple, but at
Oh.
least you understand.
Then you should explain it.
I mean, water, soap, scrub a little bit.
I know how to bathe, woman. No wonder my ancestors hated the giants. Ugh. They just don't get it. Okay, let me help you. These robes, they are priestly robes. The cape you see is part of my priestly garb. I am not allowed to wash it. It is an offering to the demon lord Yingu. It would be inappropriate for me to wash the blood of his sacrifices off of these robes.
But you stink.
Understood.
Gunner's board.
So could we ask that you steal your priestly garb when you're not actively using it so that you don't stink all the time?
You mean for me not to wear my robes when we're gonna do the killing? I guess it would be
But
appropriate.
We're not
I guess it
doing
would
the
be
killing,
appropriate
so-
today, provided that we're going to try and not kill things? Question mark. I'm confused by this, but I'll give it a shot. Sure.
These people are just carpenters. They're
Oh.
being misled by a leader, but the leader is also someone who is a tradesman
So,
and is needed in the town. So we do not want to kill any of them. We want to neutralize their operation and bring them back into the fold.
So
Also, as another piece of information, you have like a sketch of the layout of the fort.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And
Okay.
what is the price for this?
We're being offered 30k for the guild. But we will lose 5k for every person we kill.
Is that it?
That is the main crux of the issue. There is another piece of information is these carpenters have built a catapult. Whether or not they will be using it when we attempt to neutralize them, I don't know, but they have one. so it might be relevant information to know about, and maybe a priority target to destroy.
So Eleuthera sips
Destroying the
in.
catapult was part of the contract too, right?
Yes.
Right. Just to clear that up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and if you want me to take off my robes, I need like 25 minutes, maybe a half hour.
That's fine. I'm sure
Ooh,
everyone
robes
could
you
use
got
a little bit of time to maybe re-gear yourselves for a non-lethal venture.
Risk goes and takes off his armor, um, removes his priestly cape, and begins to self-flagellate.
So Eleuthera steps forward with some information that might help.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So
Oh.
if
Hold on. When
we-
both the GMs go "oh" to information, I'm confused. But all right,
Say your piece.
I'll let it slide.
a tactic I have used before in the past is to make an enemy believe that I am one of them. It is part of my skill set that I have learned from my father's people.
Does that skill allow you to share? Like, are you able to make them believe all of us are part of them, or just you?
Um,
That's a good question.
that is a good question.
Like, do I know
Hold
the
on.
answer?
Hold on. Let me review my skills real quick. Um,
Okay, so if assuming I think I know what we're talking about, it is a separate cast per person, but I don't see why you couldn't do it more than once.
Assuming you had mana to cast it multiple times. I don't know what spell it is, nor how expensive it is, so I don't know.
well, it says
Magic.
for the scene, so I would assume the entire time that we're in
Scene-
that area.
Scene is per map, essentially.
Okay, so yeah. So the entire time that we're right there in that one particular area. So
Unless you go so long that we're like, all right, this is gonna be a scene change.
yeah. So with that being said, is that a ploy that we want to use?
I believe it would be quite useful to be able to infiltrate them, get behind their walls, and possibly disable their catapult before the fighting really breaks out.
That is what I was thinking. The only issue that I would have is Indra is a giant. My magic will not work on her at her size.
Is something to know. So might I suggest a different strategy then?
Sounds good.
Maybe 3 of us are disguised to blend in, and then 3 of us will engage them from the front to draw their attention. And while they're distracted with us, it would make it easier for the 3 people going in behind to go in and disable the catapult.
That
Unless,
sounds
unless
fun.
of course, they're preparing it for use, which could make it harder to disable.
I could just break it.
I imagine you closing the gap to go in there and just breaking it will cause you pain due to the number of people you would run through to get to it.
Not to mention, kill anyone, minus 5,000 credit.
Right.
And 50 DKP.
I could always set it on fire, maybe.
Ooh.
Be an interesting solution. At what range?
Mm. It would be with my bow.
Okay.
No?
So at a bow shot, that's not too bad.
Wouldn't it take a really long time for fire to burn down a whole catapult?
This is true.
Mhm.
Yes, but it wouldn't necessarily take a very long time for fire to burn down through the ropes that are causing the pulley system for the catapult.
It would essentially disable it.
Right. That is assuming that your way of causing it to catch on fire can catch the ropes on fire to begin with. You would need a good shot to do so, I believe.
So the deal with the 5,000 penalty per death,
Yes.
as I am
Yep.
not for killing if it's not necessary. But 5,000 does seem a bit steep. He did say 1,000 in the meeting. I heard that.
Yes.
Also, there's 20 people in this camp. That could be like a 70K debt. If we walk in here and kill everyone, do we owe them money?
Likely. That is what the contract would say. So don't.
Confirmed.
Gunner doesn't like these odds. Dead already.
But I mean, if they're coming to kill me, I'm not gonna just stand there. Like,
Don't just stand there. Hit them with the flat of your axe. You can choose to not do lethal damage, can't you?
Her axe is as big as you are.
Okay.
I mean,
Bigger
Brandon's
than
Yes,
me.
rough bashing
No.
damage does kill.
No,
Lex.
okay.
Just
Let's-
a 20 bashing damage.
Let's test this out.
I mean,
How
Intra,
tall?
hit Rex with the flat side of your axe.
No,
Hashtag
no.
now we're not ready. Now we're not going to be ready in an hour. Rex has to heal.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 days later, when Rex went,
Now, I have another suggestion. Another question, actually. How tall is the catapult?
I don't believe it was stated.
If the
But
catapult.
does Rex know how tall a normal catapult is? That would be what? In academia?
oh, catapults are like snowflakes. They're all different.
I was going to say, if the catapult is roughly the same size as Indra, I can always make them think that Indra is another catapult.
Oh yeah. Then the catapult
Connor
comes
still
home
doesn't
wondering where its
understand.
wife has been. Hey, you get out of that fort right now. We're going home.
Are you my mother?
Gunner still doesn't understand how magic works.
And he never will.
At
No.
this point, I think I don't understand how magic works.
So is
I'm
hang on, is the plan here to disguise yourself as a catapult?
I don't believe that this will work out too well.
No.
Well, I could interject for 1 second. This rough map we have, this is the only way in the bridge? That's a choke point if Gunner's ever seen one.
I'm so glad everybody else but Briz can see the map right now. That's Liddy.
Reset.
Refresh.
Reload.
You refresh.
Ah,
Glad everyone else can read except for you.
but where does it? Where does it says that?
It says reload
It says, reload, refresh.
above nope and below still.
Ah,
Court
okay.
view, all black, same. Now, yes. Now, still, reload. That's what it says.
Bob
Oh,
got you. Call
neat.
Tony out for not reading. That's a bad
Bob
day.
paid attention. Liddy, let's go. Okay, whatever
He
it
was lucky to pay
takes.
attention.
Are you good now?
Wow, yeah, we're good now.
Okay, beautiful.
So point me this choking point.
To get it
Yeah,
to
you
the
guys can do
fort,
your pointer things and
there's a
indications on
gate.
the map.
Is this better a stealth mission?
Um, Not particularly.
Why not?
Gunner agrees.
Why not?
Stealth would be better.
Because yes, stealth would be better for dealing with the multitudes of people. We still need to be destructive enough to be able to kill a catapult, and we need to knock out and retrieve the leader from this.
Without taking casualties.
Without killing anyone.
That's what I said.
Briz comes out of
I
his
mean,
room.
that's causing casualties. Taking casualties when you guys dies.
Briz comes out of his room after preparing himself and putting back on his armor with no cape. While I was preparing myself, I think I discovered the solution to our problem.
You reloaded?
Yes, while I was mentally reloading, I discovered the solution to our problem. We just asked these carpenters to join the revolution.
No, we are not asking carpenters to join a revolution.
But no, hear me out. Hear me out. They're under the authority of this guy. We have a revolution cooking. We're gonna take this guy out who's oppressing them in some fashion. Now is the perfect time for them to join the revolution. We're getting ready to go take over my home state again. It's fine. It's coming.
Is this leader oppressing them?
That's what we heard, right?
Why are we going to take the leader out? Why are we taking? What's
Because
the intel you
35
have,
30,000 credits.
The reason he gave was that these were all tradesmen and that they were being misled by this leader.
Yeah. So there's no misleading in the revolution. Like it's lit. We're doing it. So it's
The
straightforward.
information sounds misleading.
I would recommend that you could try all you want, but doing so in the middle of the operation might be ill-advised.
So
Okay.
unless that is a way
if it's
to
not
distract.
if it's not stealth, what is it then?
I believe the best way to do it is a little both, where we have a party, especially like, no offense, Indra, but I don't imagine you are the best person to do a stealth mission.
What are you talking about? She's perfect.
So, I believe our strengths would be to have a couple of people go with Indra and distract them and gain their attention while other people come in behind them and do the stealth bits.
Stealth bits being
Disabling
out
the
the-
catapult and
knock
knocking
out
out the leader.
I have another question.
I just.
I have another question. It's really important. We probably should address it. I look at Indra's children, wherever they might be, and ask quite bluntly, how are we going to keep those from killing anything?
You're one to talk.
Listen,
Oh.
I know, but at least I'm capable of restraint to some
They
degree.
do what I say, so
So they are completely
So-
100% all the time obedient.
yes.
That's ambitious.
Raise your kids right.
Have you seen otherwise?
Oh,
Uh,
God.
I've not seen a
When you
mission
have
where
kids, you
restraint was a thing.
Raise your kid.
Oh, that's hilarious.
When you'll have kids, you'll understand.
Uh,
When you have halflings, you'll get it.
you worry about you. I'll take care of them.
If me not worrying about them costs us 5K or more, you're suddenly gonna worry that you're suddenly gonna wish I had worried more about them. Viva la revolution.
I mean, I'm wondering if I should even go based on I can't. I'm just gonna stand there and take damage. I can't hit them with an axe. They're gonna. I mean, it's probably gonna kill them.
Have you ever heard of, hey, dummies, look over here, while the rest of us are just getting it somewhere else?
Yeah,
Oh.
so they can attack me while I just have to stand there.
Just walk up to the bridge and start juggling your kids.
How about this? Get them over the bridge. Destroy the bridge. Oh, no, never mind.
And then watch them all fall.
Flaw in that thought.
Destroy the bridge.
Yeah, now
Now
we're
we're all here forever, bitches.
That was the flaw I saw in that.
oppress this.
When it comes to the cost of debt, if we do incur it, who pays that? I'm sure the
So
contract said the
I-
guild does.
Right. So let's take a vote if you want. The people, how do we want to handle it? Do we either want to say a person who causes a death loses their share? Do we want to pool everything and then take a split out of whatever's left after the penalties? Like, how do we want to handle it?
Before we take a poll, I would like to make sure that if we're taking a poll on this, we will be taking a poll on everything else.
Is this democracy or isn't it?
This is how we are going to run the guild. That I'm down to vote, but if it's not, then
And is abstention a valid vote?
Yeah, you could say you don't care. It's fine. And in circumstances where we could incur penalties, I'm perfectly fine with leaving it up to a vote on how the guild would handle payments from penalties.
Didn't he just say that if that's what we're doing, then everything would be voted?
Well, he's not the
That's what
boss,
he's asking
so
for.
that's
If-
what I said. Yes.
And then I just said what I said.
So you didn't answer the question. So answer the question, please.
he did answer the question though.
What did he
I
say?
did it. I
He said it's
every
up for a vote
time-
at his discretion, basically.
I said
more or
it's
less.
it's up for a vote every time we could incur penalties.
So only when penalties happen, that's when things are up to a vote.
Right.
That's dumb.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well,
No,
hell.
you can't vote about this.
Alright, then it's just whatever I say. And I say you lose your share if you kill someone.
Okay, well then I might just walk out. That's dumb.
This
too.
game's lasting long.
Damn. Holly just straight left.
I'm big. Like, I'm most likely gonna end up freaking killing somebody if I have to go do this.
Like, why can't you just not hit them with your full strength?
Okay, let me try to attack you and you not do anything.
why would you not do anything? This is what I don't understand.
Neither does she, which is why she's asking for guidance in this matter.
So you could choose to defend yourself more than usual. You could, if you were going to attack someone, you could just choose to not attack them as hard as you normally would.
I'm telling you right now, though, if somebody goes after my kids, it's over. So, just saying.
Is not bringing your kids an option?
You're gonna leave those things in the. You're gonna leave your children here?
Yeah.
Listen,
I-
I heard they were 100% obedient all the time.
Yeah, but they're with me all the time.
And I don't know if you know this about children. When they're left alone without the parent, they do not listen.
You would know if you had kids.
Hold on. Let me start the newspaper article. The city of Centrum destroyed by 2 rampaging halflings.
Halfling
Hey, at least you
quotations question mark.
So there is no vote, and if you kill someone, it's on your own.
I don't like that.
Well, okay, that's all well and good, but what happens if the guild, we go negative on this? Let's say 7 people die, and now we're net 0. Does
But
Who
no,
killed
but
them?
right? So that one person
That-
now
Here's-
owes.
but if it's
That
30
would
and you split it, you kill one person, you get nothing.
Correct.
That's like okay.
That's why the reasonable solution is to say we all work not to kill anybody, but we all eat the penalty as a guild and split whatever's left, provided that there is something left to split.
I just don't know who came up with these dumb terms.
That was Rex.
Rex.
That was me.
He's the leader. He
We just discussed it's not democracy, right?
right.
Yep.
So
That's
if
what he said.
I was told they don't want to vote if it's only sometimes, so there's no vote.
no, you were told by you were told by one vote that we don't want to vote if it's only sometimes, and then everybody else is like, I concur. Rymox a G, and then here we are.
Well, what's your plan then?
I
Tell
say
us what to do.
I say we all work not to kill people.
I believe it's best for us to take our more heavily defended people to draw their fire and possibly knocking them out little by little so that we aren't taking a lot of damage over time.
Speak plainly. Say names.
So I believe it's probably best for me, Brizig, and Indra to draw their fire, and that Elithira, Gunner, and Rymox go in under Elithira's skill to make you blend in, to go disable the catapult and knock out and bring back the leader.
The leader has a name and it's in the document if you guys need it. Just saying, I put it there in the resource for you.
Bitches.
How do we or do we know how these carpenters feel about this Rockshot character? I mean, we could get there, and they're all just like hating their life and so on and so forth.
We don't know, but they were a guild of carpenters, and their leader, I guess, moved here, and they followed him here to start harassing trade lanes. So I really doubt that they're uncommitted to their leader.
I hope you realize, Rex, that all this talk is well and good, but we get to the mission field and things could change.
It's true. I'm just saying, don't expect to be able to just walk up to one of them and say, join your revolution, and that they won't shoot you. That's all I'm saying.
They're already in their own revolution.
We don't know that if they're revolting against Rockshot, then this becomes incredibly easy.
Sure.
But
They
they're
weren't
not part of
revolting
the
when we
guild,
were
so-
watching them, though, were they?
No.
Which was only what, a couple times ago, probably a day or two ago.
Right.
Not that long. Big picture wise.
All right. So I guess the answer to the question is Indra, Rex, and myself will try and draw fire while the more stealthy of the group try and complete the mission.
That is the plan. So,
Well,
shall we
you
be on
tell
our way?
us when you guys are ready, and if y'all are done scheming.
I'm ready.
All right, SpongeBob,
Off
let's
we
go.
If no one else was going to say.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bud.
Okay, I only said let's go like 4 times now.
Oh.
Let's go.
Now let's go.
GM said y'all are ready,
Let's go.
but I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I was gonna say.
That's terrible. Boo.
Peanut
Why
butter
you
jelly
booing me? I'm
time. Let's
right.
go.
All right, Brian.
All right. Now what?
Well, this camp is about a dozen miles or so out of the city. It'll take you on foot 3 or 4 hours to get there. When do you want to leave? Or are you
Right
not
now?
traveling on foot?
Brizzy could bring his bike if he wants to, but most of us would be going on foot.
Take the guild chariot.
Take the guild spaceship. Oh wait, different game.
Don't.
All right. So traveling by foot. What time of day is it?
You tell us, what time of day was it when you had this meeting?
About noon.
About noon.
About noon.
So get there around 4 or 5 in the evening?
Yeah.
4ish?
Brizig and Indra are both gonna arrive much earlier.
Why? We're not that much faster than the rest of the group.
She's a giant and you have a bike.
I literally don't like. It's nonsense for me to take my bike if we're gonna try and do anything stealthy. Just roll up, like no, like that's not doesn't.
I mean, but you're not being stealthy. You're supposed to draw their attention.
So do you want me to show up an hour before everybody and just get whopped on for an hour?
No, probably not.
If he wants you to show up on your bike, the guild should pay for miles.
No, I said
Yeah,
he
and
could if he wanted to, not that he
and
should.
and, and coincidentally, it's 5K.
Per mile.
Dang,
Yeah.
I'm a truck driver now.
Like, screw this adventuring. Be a taxi. All right, so it's not
After-
too far out, and traffic is, let's say it's all right this time of year. People are walking around, but it's not too bad.
We see any
And you'll get in the area in the early evening,
traffic of note?
early afternoon.
That is a good question. Are there any like caravans passing us, going into town?
Most likely. There's trade going to town. There's usually
And-
trade going to town.
And do all of them look like they've been hit?
No.
Do any of them look like they've been hit?
Let's see. Right now, today, no. Plus, when you observed them before, they attacked at night.
Okay. Oh, this might actually be really good then.
Yeah.
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 So on the way out there, I guess, since we have a couple of hours to strategize, I would say, I think it's probably best to begin our operation at night. Maybe around midnight. Because that was when they were venturing out when we were observing them. So it's unlikely that they have changed their active hours.
Boss,
So it would be easy for us, the people who are drawing their attention, to draw their attention and draw them out, and be easier for the people who are being stealthy to slip in behind. They might have a lax security around their choke point to get into the fort.
Rizig looks up at the sky and goes, High moon is not for a while yet. You had us leave this early?
Because we would be. That is a fair point. I had not thought about it very much.
You think better on your feet, I understand.
Yep.
Is that a
Sure
trap
hope we
on-
brought camping supplies.
Did you bring camping supplies?
Yes.
No,
No.
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 You can't just like say that now.
You
No.
can't retcon camping supplies.
Like, I was here when you said, yeah, we're ready, let's go. Nobody said shit about camping supplies before that.
Nobody.
What?
Elithira does not need camping supplies.
Excuse me?
Don't steal my bit.
I do not need camping supplies. I have learned to live off the land.
I mean, I guess technically, like, I could also find a way to survive. But, like,
Yeah, I'm good either way.
I mean, is that true for everybody? Indra,
Indra's not good at survival.
can you survive? Indra?
Indra's AFK.
Ah,
She's too tall to hear you.
hail! Hail!
You guys are out of the town for 3 hours, and you're like, "Do we know how to survive?" I don't know if we know how to survive, guys.
Right?
What do we do? We've been gone for 3 hours.
We are city folk, boy. Says the two from the savage lands.
I did not say
True
I was
and
city
true.
folk. I'm fine. Like what?
Like, okay, so I'm fine, but I'm thinking about the group. Like, I had no idea what the group was capable.
Armox is like, I'll go find me a criminal and eat him.
Find me under a shadow cat stomach.
Gunner's kind of a shadow cat.
He was my punch dummy all week. All right. So we're venturing out, stay until high moon with no supplies.
Okay, you're just gonna hang out in the woods.
How close do you get before you like stop to hang out?
How close should we get before we stop? I know stuff. What's a good distance?
Yeah, roll like
Shall I roll
something.
intelligence and survival?
Sounds good.
Okay, I will do that.
I like the sound of intelligence and survival.
Four
Roll.
successes.
Yeah. Dirt nasty, let's go.
I be surviving, yo.
We rolling them 10s, yo.
How far to stay away? Nah, dang, that's a loaded question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 4 successes.
did
That's a
roll pretty
loaded
good.
roll, baby.
Okay, given the thickness of the woods and the denseness of the area around you,
Yeah.
and the cover of nightfall, you're pretty sure you can get within about half a mile or so, and you'll probably be all right.
Okay. What about a fire?
That changes things if you're gonna light a fire, and you know that changes things. Light a fire.
Yeah.
So if you're staying dark, you can get within half a mile. If you're gonna light a fire, you're gonna want to either like pick the landscape very carefully, or just stay further out.
Sure.
Let's find a cave.
The heck? We in the woods,
You want
woman?
to just wander around until you find a cave.
I don't.
Well, I see.
We're going
rocky woods.
spelunking
There's
before high
rocks where
moon.
these guys are at.
There's rocks around. There's likely caves.
Rocks
All
equal
right.
caves, I guess.
What do you think caves are made of?
Right.
Trees?
Tree caves.
Erosion?
I mean, that's what creates them.
I'll let
Wood
everyone know
erosion.
if we stay dark without a fire, we can get within a half mile. We should be fine. The cover of the tree should keep us disguised. We should be fine.
All right.
Sounds pretty good. Just be careful not to make any extremely loud noises.
This
What-
place
what if-
is where they patrol, right? Is that what you said? They're guerrilla warfare. Right.
They at night they were attacking caravans coming along these roads. Yes.
Okay. Well, if we're getting there a few hours early, before they head out, I would like to scan the land, for like their travel patterns, to make sure we can avoid them.
That would be ideal.
I'm telling the DMs that.
Okay. Are you going by yourself?
I will let the group know. We should do this. If anyone has any training in this and you can help me, I would accept it. If not, that's fine as well.
I'll go with you, like the old
Okay, I was
days.
gonna say. Silence was
this will
deafening for
be-
a second there.
Wits and survival.
Okay.
You guys said you're stopping about half a mile out from the fort.
Okay, wits and survival. Got it.
Yep. All right, guys.
Lost Rex.
Yeah, no more Rex.
Rex is out. Gunner's the leader.
Oh boy. We all know what happens when I.
Oh, my skill button's broken. How sad. You say wits and survival?
Yeah, we're only gonna do one roll though. So are you gonna assist him or?
Oh shoot! I just rolled. My bad. I didn't realize that's how
Okay,
we're doing this.
That's the roll.
How does assist work? Do we get extra dice? We get 9 agains? How are we doing this?
Well, no assistant. You said screw that.
Unassisted.
I asked. He said he was going. Okay. How does it work though? For real? Like, if he's assisting? You're not letting him assist me? Because I already rolled. This is the
Let's see.
first assisted roll in Dread Realm.
What's his die?
My die pool
What's his die
is
pool?
da- da- 7.
Hey, nice.
Okay, then Rymox is helping you because it doesn't matter. Both 7.
Oh, okay. So
Rymox rolled
I
first. He
roll-
got 2 successes. He's gonna add 2 dice.
that's
to
right.
You. So
Okay,
now
so-
you roll with 9 dice.
I roll 9d10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about it. Good luck, buddy.
All right, let's go.
Come on, 1 success.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
All right. You guys begin to survival your way.
Holy shit.
And what you
Got
can
him.
see concerns you.
You're missing is a
Got him.
4.
As you look around, you're seeing evidence, seeing tracks that they routinely patrol the area just at the entrance of the fort, up to as far away as a mile from. At least a pair patrol several times a day, many times a day.
God.
In fact, if you're unlucky, they could be patrolling right now.
6 successes. Is there a pattern?
And so,
Yes.
I mean, probably not really, just because they're not that professional.
Okay. Feels bad.
So they patrol up to a mile out. We call everybody back past a mile out. Because, I mean, we're going to get seen. We have a giant.
Maybe, unless you get away.
2 people, right? Did I say that's 2 people?
Yeah, that's what you're seeing. It looks like sometimes there may be a third, but mostly you're catching a pair of tracks.
Finding 2 people shouldn't be too hard if we sit the route. Knocking out 2 people shouldn't be that hard either.
We could knock them out and I could disguise us as 2 people. If it's 3, it works out perfectly.
Well, did we go back to tell them this, or are we still out?
I was talking to you, Brissig.
Right.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. RP with someone else.
Man.
I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Intra's next to you, and she's angry.
We've done it. We've done it before, my friend. So it's not impossible.
Yeah, I agree.
So we sit.
Should we let the others know, or should we set the trap?
I don't think we have a choice. this is the several times that they patrol. If we're gonna set a trap, we have to set it now and wait. We don't have the luxury of going back.
Okay. I think the best way to do this is to look for the freshest footprints. And then I know there's no pattern, but maybe find, I don't know, track. We can be able to like find where they are if they're out right now, or if they're not. Set up a place where they're going to be coming. Are we able to do that, GMs?
Yeah. You got your 6 successes, so sure.
You can find a spot where they'll be at some point.
Beautiful. Sometime before high moon.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Ooh,
Soon.
is that too soon? If we knock them out and then they're gone for 8 hours? Brizig? Is that too soon?
You think it's going to cause a stir at the camp if they're
Exactly, if they're
Not-
gone for so long.
not back on time?
You get the impression these guys patrol 8 to 12 times a day.
So they're mostly out on patrol.
Well, it's 2 people, so I mean,
They send 2 people out for a
They-
while, and then a little while later they send 2 more people out, and that's how it goes.
For a couple hours.
most of the day it seems like they've got people out patrolling. So like every 2 to 3 hours, somebody is patrolling.
We should wait until around 10 o'clock then. Right, so we can knock them out and then go in around midnight or so, and it's not suspicious that they're gone. We're coming in.
Right
Normal
after
time.
change the guard, right?
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, well, if that's the case, then we have enough time to go back to the group and let them know what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
If we're waiting
Okay.
a few hours.
Are you going to remain so close? You're half a mile away, and they patrol up to a mile.
Yeah, we should fall back to the mile marker, and then when we're going to do our switch and bait, then we go up to our half mile mark, knock them out, switch spots, everyone moves in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only way we can do it. But the rest of the group has to be ready to move
Yeah. So
pretty
we
much
need
as
to go-
soon as approximately 10 o'clock in the sky hits.
So we're gonna send in for stealth, me and Gunner, as the 2 guys, and then Elethira is the most socially skilled person we have as of right now. So maybe her, Indra, and Brizig run the distract and talk team. Yes or
Indra
no?
can just say she's her bodyguard.
Yeah, I think that's how we have to do it.
Okay, beautiful. Go back to the party. Let them know what we've been talking. We need to back up though. Now everyone does.
Right?
Okay.
Let's do what he says.
I'm sorry, Gunner.
Nope. You scouted. I gave it to you. I don't know why he decided that I should be.
All right.
That's our plans, GM.
All right.
That's your plan.
They came, they planned. Okay, so the backing up and waiting goes off without real issue.
Sure.
Because that's pretty foolproof.
Yep.
And Rymox and I are back into place at the trap point, or
Yeah,
or were you
10 o'clock or so, right?
or were you taking Gunner back with you as the more stealthy of the two? Back
No,
to
no,
the
because
trap
we're gonna need Elethera to disguise us. So we're all gonna have to group up once we knock these people out.
Okay.
So
Okay. So who's going to set the trap here to catch someone?
I mean, I will go. Is anyone else particularly good at springing traps and knocking out people and being stealthy? Or I mean, either one. It doesn't matter.
I'm not particularly good at stealth.
Being stealthy.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so Gunner and you should go back and run the stealth portion.
Rymox looks at Gunner's guns. Stealthy.
Oh, apparently I am also very good at stealth.
Oh,
Haha!
Apparently, you forgot.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right, so Elethera and Rymox go, and get ready to trap some weak.
Yeah.
3v2 sounds better. We can take all three.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we
Okay,
take
let's do
we
it.
take the stealth into the party,
In.
and then Indra and I stay back with the kids. They can be a handful, you know.
All right. Me, Gunner, and Elethera.
They can
going
be a
in.
handful.
Can you be stealthy with your guns, Gunner? Or
Of course.
okay, I'll take it. Fair enough.
He busts out the
Gotta play the
bayonet.
silencer.
I go to the trap point, and we wait.
Connor doesn't even have to use his guns.
I suppose we should address.
Have claws.
We're losing you, Gunner. You're roboting. What are we addressing?
Rob-
Robot Gunner.
Robo
hear me
Gunner.
now?
Kill all
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
Weird.
The disappearance of Rex. I suppose we should say he had some business he had to go attend to.
Another guild contract.
Because we're not going to NPC
Double
him.
bluff.
So
Yeah.
Right. He
Double
never.
bluff, another guild contract. He turned around and went back to. Okay, so you guys got this. Gunner's in
After-
charge.
Yep.
Gunner's in charge. Okay.
Yeah.
he's otherwise got guild business to attend to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being a leader, it's so tough.
It's a 24-hour job, man.
He looks at Indra. You'd know if you had a guild.
We can't like start shit on his behalf.
Too late. Cannon. It's too late. Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Well, it's only a trebuchet if it's from the Trebuche region of France. Otherwise, it's just a sparkling rock thrower.
All right, stealth checks.
Throw some stealth.
Get your 6 successes. Let's go.
So that's roll dexterity and stealth for your stealthiness.
Don't have my toe.
Man, that's a big robot.
Separate roles, right? We can't all stealth together. That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Although, well, if you are like taking the time and getting there early, I'd say that you could have more stealthy people help out the other ones.
How
Less
stealthy is that? It's horrible. On a scale from 1 to 14, how healthy are you? No.
I'm still trying to figure out how to roll.
Dex plus
So-
stealth.
What do you send? God dang.
/R/17D10.
What,
Look
did
at- yep.
they give you a fancy macro?
Okay.
Indra, I've missed your sass this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's been far less sass.
Yo, I'm sorry. I've had a crying baby.
Oh, it's okay.
You'd understand if you had kids.
I mean, I have kids in the game, kids in real life.
All right, I guess just let us know if we're rolling separately or together.
Gunner,
That's all
59
right.
successes. Let's go.
59.
my god.
Well, it's like 10 and 10. It's like
That's
5
actually
and
that's actually a lot of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
But did he 10 again properly?
No, he didn't.
No, he
God
he,
dang.
he has
gets to roll 2 more dice.
He has two rerolls 2d10.
Gunner, I got you. I'm gonna send you a macro.
We should have already gotten one at some point, but
I did, but it's on my token. Like I had to click.
Yeah,
my
I know.
token.
I have a couple of minor token action.
you can get to those through your character sheet too.
There you go. Sling that
Okay.
one.
Oh, can you?
I would
no,
not get rid of
no,
that
it's
roll. That
character
roll's
sheet.
amazing.
Yeah, only roll 2.
1,
your
2,
macro
3,
bar.
4, 5. Holy shit! Yeah, you rolled fire.
And he has 2 more dice.
You rolled fire. Roll 2 more dice.
All right, I'll roll
Oh,
some
let
too.
me- Let me get this macro.
Trash.
Okay, so how do I do this?
What's your dexterity?
3,
What's your stealth?
4.
Roll 7 dice.
Okay.
Nice.
Did that
Okay.
just happen?
What's so funny?
Did. We'll show you later.
Okay. I gotta write this down so I don't forget.
What should I roll it against? It says input value against.
10. 10 again.
10 again. Not against, it's
yeah.
again.
Oh, okay. Heyo.
Holy fuck, Gunner.
That's 7 successes, boy.
Gunner's got the hottest fucking dice.
Oh,
Dang.
and you thought my guns were noisy.
Okay, you guys all set up in a spot and
Oh.
decide to hide. So you start picking out a good place to hide, and Gunner turns invisible.
God.
You're like hiding with Gunner, and then you're like, shit, where's Gunner at?
I
Where'd
wish.
it go?
You don't even fucking know where Gunner is.
I know.
I don't
What's
even know
the
where
cat
Gunner
off
is.
of Alice in Wonderland? Is that the cat that goes invisible?
Gunner Cheshire Cat's it.
You just see the smile floating in the air. What's up?
Oh, man.
Holy
It's too
shit, you're
good.
sneaky as fuck.
Like it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Steven, for helping me set up my character.
where are you hiding, Gunner? Like up in a tree?
Yeah, like up in a tree,
Okay.
Take it.
like at the tip top. I mean,
Where are
he's a cat person, so he doesn't make much noise.
Right.
No shit.
I'm a cat too.
You're like a cat hybrid.
He's a
You're
purebred
like a
cat.
pigeon rat.
Why do you have to
Whoa.
bring my
You're-
That's offensive.
You're a pigeon rat. You
Father's
got the worst of both
family.
attributes.
That was
Yep.
bad. That's mean.
No,
That's
nobody
like
asked
some
about your
cat
father,
supremacist stuff.
Okay, 4 successes. That's really good. 1's not that great.
right?
Man, you
Barmox
got
finds
4
a tree and
successes with
gets on
3.
the other side of it.
Love it.
You got 4 successes with 3 ones. Damn.
All right.
All right, you guys pick out some hiding spots. Feeling pretty good about them, pretty confident. And then the patrol starts to wander up within a short. It's dark. It's actually easy to spot them as they're patrolling because they've got a torch.
We got a light. They're just walking around.
You can hear them kind of lightly in the distance. They're just quietly chatting to one another, passing the time, talking as they're walking about, searching the woods, for anything suspicious. Looking for any of those lawmen.
Or caravans.
Well, I'm guessing everyone's range is about the same. So when they get around 70 feet, I will shoot first.
Okay.
But we're not shooting to kill.
That was never the plan, and we can't talk because we're stealth. So, you better hope
mean-
you got some blunted arrows and some dull bullets, because that's the reason we brought you.
Wow.
God dang.
Why wasn't that brought up before?
I thought it was implied when everyone said we're not killing each other, killing people, and I said we're knocking them out.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Okay, good.
Well, I kind of understood it, but I also didn't know if that was clear to everyone else or how you were pulling this knockout. Ranged instead of him with a stick or something. So I don't know.
Oh well.
Right now,
I
you're
have
rolling
a
attack.
Well, you have a stick. There you go.
Can it reach 70 feet?
No.
You're gonna need a bigger stick,
Yeah.
or to get in there, because
All right.
Ramok's just shooting now.
I look to Elithira. I give her the nod. I look for Gunner where I thought he was. I give a nod.
He nods back.
I don't see him nod back, and I shoot. Let's do it.
All right, take a shot.
We are going
Defense
to.
0 because they're not expecting a shot.
I'm gonna shoot both of them.
Whoa.
Sorry. I'm gonna. Should I shoot both of them or just one of them? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna put down one guy. Two. I'm gonna shoot twice. Multi-action. First guy. Oh, hey, don't throw me a token so I can select him.
Oh, okay. What's my button for this?
Indra, you ever heard that song?
Oh,
Waiting is the hardest part.
that's token,
Bonus
right?
penalty. Yep.
Token.
It's a -2 because I'm multi-actioning, and it's gonna be a blunted arrow. Boom.
Gonna smoke them out, I see.
So that is 8 plus 1, 2, 3 more damage. That's 11. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, he goes down.
All right. Next arrow goes to the next guy. So -2. And this is another blunted arrow.
Could you
Um,
put it as like a quote, and that quote is from Skyrim?
It
Uh,
might be from Skyrim.
that is 9 blunted damage. 9 bludgeoning damage.
So you're rolling multi-attacks and just taking these guys out, even with your multi-attack penalty. Well, they don't have much defense.
They have 0 defense, so.
Yeah, because they're not, they're walking
Yep.
around the dog. They were just talking, telling stories about their childhood, and here you go, not shooting them.
Why did I only roll 7 dice right there?
All right.
The guy had 2 defense?
Was there another guy you rolled against?
Oh, it reset, I guess.
The first
Did
one
you
I rolled
reset it
7.
after you shot it?
First one I rolled 7, not 9.
Right.
If both of them knock him out, I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, it was defense too. So
Yeah.
I guess you rolled before he zeroed the defense.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Mhm.
Or your bad? I'm not sure. Somebody's. I'll take the blame.
Either way.
He's out. Bam, bam. Knocked him out.
Okay, yeah. You let the 2 arrows loose. They thump these brigands and take them down. They collapse unconscious.
They get knocked down.
But
Did
do
they pull a
get up again?
Chumbawamba and get up again?
Not right now.
I don't know. One of them might not.
Oh no. Um. Okay, I guess I walk out to drag them to cover.
Drag them wherever Gunner is.
Right? To the
You
abyss.
Don't know.
Gunner's gone. He could be off in Vegas right now, like, gambling away his paycheck.
Gunner hid so
Ooh.
well, the tree he's in disappeared too.
He's in Ethereum Sky. He's in Dreadstar. He hid in a different campaign.
All right, guys. Well, your companion takes 2 quick shots and puts these guys down. They drop the torch. The light goes dim.
You're with
Well,
Brazil.
that was pretty easy, huh? Elathera, easy day at the office.
Yeah.
All you had to do was stand there, and Ramok took care of it for you.
Looking for help. I start dragging one guy like back to the behind the tree I was hiding behind.
I guess I'll help.
Thanks.
Okay. Start carrying these guys off.
Oh my
Where are we
gosh.
taking them?
Gosh dang.
Bring you time up.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them back. Gosh dang, can we carry them all the way back to where we were?
But I'm thinking you're gonna drag these guys like half a mile.
Exactly. That's a lot.
That's more than a little bit.
Raymox, just take their clothes and armor. Time.
Okay.
Fire
carry the
signal flare
bodies
for
back.
Indra.
There's no need for removing their clothing. My disguise that I can do, if cast properly, can change your physical appearance, including your clothing.
But if you
Okay.
Bitches.
if you don't have to
She's got that.
waste the magic.
Well, we can't look like their faces if Brizzy, you're not here.
Brizzig, roll disguise.
Um, yeah. So we should do that. We should chain them up. I'll take a pair of manacles out of my bag and manacle them together, like around a tree, like put their hands behind their back together around the tree so they can't go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We should
Yeah, back to the tree, arms behind their back together.
gag them too.
Maybe their feet together too. Bam.
Feet too, man.
I don't want these guys getting up and walking around.
With the
Gag
tree.
'em.
I don't know
Kinda
where.
think
You think
I
they're just gonna
don't
pick
know.
up the tree and go for a jog?
Are they the size of me?
You're in the middle of infiltrating the camp, and 2 guys
Should
come
have
running up
used
with
a bigger tree.
That's the issue. The catapult isn't the issue. The guy with the tree is. All right. If you think it's overkill, then Rymok would think it overkill as well. Then I won't do it. I want to make sure there's like you didn't get his leg, so he was able to walk away.
No, I think they're not gonna be able to climb this tree backwards. Either way.
Fair enough.
I'm
Especially
just picturing the Emperor's New Groove, where like they walk
Exactly.
on each other's back.
But there's a tree in
Yeah.
between.
I don't even think they would climb the tree facing forward either, because once
Right.
they hit like a limb, you're not going anywhere.
Fair enough. Okay.
As long as it's a
then-
reasonably good sized tree, I think you got this.
Okay, perfect. We're good. And then look for Elatheria for the magics. How long does this last?
It lasts for the entire time that we are here.
Ballpark it to an hour in character, because scene is vague and not something you can't. Right, a character wouldn't just say it lasts a scene, but
Right.
I thought as long as we're here sounds pretty good.
But you could, but time wise, an hour. If we have to give it a time, it's an hour.
All right. So
So we go back now, get those guys, bring them up, cast the spell, go into place.
who is it that I'm changing? Not you're staying behind with Indra and Brizik, right?
Who?
Rymox.
No.
you are staying back with
Yes.
Indra.
You were changing Rymox, and you were changing Gunner.
Okay. All right. So
But we should get them up here first, so we don't have to backtrack
Yes.
and then go that way.
Right,
Save a little bit of time.
properly.
Is
One
Rymox-
right here.
Is
Hey,
Rymox
whoa.
good at disguise?
Am I good at disguise?
Are you good at faking being someone else?
Nope. But I'm stealthy.
What? Are you gonna be hiding as you're in your disguise?
Maybe. I mean, do
No,
you
you're
want to
right.
go,
You're the
Elethera?
best candidate.
I do have better perception.
No, you don't.
Wow.
You haven't seen a character sheet, but no, you don't.
I've seen yours. I've made it.
Oh.
But you do have better social stats, which means you probably lie better and stuff. So
Yes.
okay, then y'all go ahead. You and Gunner go knock out the leader, steal the leader, and there you go. And I'll stay with Indra and Brizik.
Well, just to clear that up, Elethera, you do have better perception. You're
Ha.
probably the most perceptive in the group.
Thank
Boom.
you.
Dang, so close.
Aha.
Can't believe you're
No.
talking so much shit.
In fact, you weren't even close at all.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Um.
Are you sure?
Yep, just looked at him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You're
Did we?
talking so much.
I
Did
think
we?
it's 7-7. But sure, go ahead.
All right. So I am going to cast a spell. So I roll. I have what? 4 dice for disguise.
215 is a
She doesn't have magic for that either. Stop.
All
You
right.
rolling the spell?
Yeah, I have. It's 4 dice for the
5.
spell, and then what? 3 for spellcraft.
It's 4 dice, 5 dice total, I believe. Right, because you get spellcraft plus a stat, which is probably finesse, I want to say, or wits. Wits plus spellcraft.
Okay, hold on. 2. So yeah, 5. All right, so I'm casting 2 spells. Let's see.
Okay. Now, since you're not pressed for time, you
Uh-huh.
can take your time with the spell, and you can do what's called extended casting and take as long as you need to cast the spell perfectly.
So I can roll multiple times until I get better successes.
Yes, until you get your absolute maximum number of successes, and then we take the spell from there,
Oh, is this
which for you would be 8,
is this like take 20?
Kind of.
something like that.
So I would
It
need
serves a
8
function like that, yeah.
total successes.
8 total
Between the-
successes. That's the
between the-
highest you can. Well, you can cast the spell twice, right? Yeah, you would need. Let's see. You would need to cast the spell twice anyway. The spell only
Right.
affects one. So
But you can't do it.
So it's 8 total between the two.
yes, each spell has 8. 8 successes for their disguise.
First one is 2.
Well, we don't have to roll this. We could. So these are good examples. Like if you had to cast a spell right now,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you would end up seeing. But if we're just going to assume that you spend enough time to get it right, then I would just say after 4 or 5 times as long as it would normally take, then you achieve greatness and cast the spell. So instead of taking like 3 seconds to cast, if you spend like 15 seconds casting it, then boom.
You can do a good job.
You can do your best job.
Why are you rolling?
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
have to roll anymore. Why'd you roll 2
Okay.
dice? That's different.
I don't know. I thought I hit 5, and I guess I hit 2.
She's rolling her perception with 2 dice.
So bitter. Why are you so bitter?
Because you lied.
You're the most bitter. Did you know John changed all her magic?
We only changed 2. And he was
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was around for that part.
That's why she has the illusion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And ultra sight.
Holly said she's bored. Let's do something.
Waiting on you guys. Okay, the magic's done.
All right.
So this is Gunnar and Elethera.
Oh, this magic takes forever.
15 seconds?
Didn't have to.
That was a long time. I feel sorry for your wife.
Damn.
Ayo.
Oh, jeez. All right. So
Oh,
the spell's
boy.
cast, and we are now the 2 patrolling guards.
You're now the 2 patrolling guards. What's going?
So we have to thusly move.
So Rymox is going back to get Indra, right? Because she's bored.
Yeah, Indra and Brzik.
Just hear a really loud.
So bored.
Wouldn't even reasonably have to go back, would you? Because Brizik would know roughly the time that was discussed this was all going to go down, and he would know where they were at
Sure.
doing the stuff.
Whatever.
I would hate to see like what those 2 get up to when they're bored. Like
I'm ready
Brzik
to
standing
have
there,
a really
warrior
large
stance, getting
yo-yo.
all tense. Like Indra, thump me in the chest.
Indra getting tired of smelling Brizik.
Yeah, she
Well,
grabs
I
a bar
don't
of soap
smell.
and throws it at him.
I took my
No,
robes
it's like,
off.
it's like,
Or my
it's like
kids.
Indra, what if I jump and you swing your axe at the same time? Like,
It's like axe jump rope. What is this?
yeah, axe jump rope. Exactly. You make a sport. Indra spins around in circles with her axe out,
You better
and
jump
Brizik
pretty
jumps
high.
it.
No, you tie the axe to a rope and put it around your ankle. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sounds
Skip
dangerous. Sounds like way to good lose an ankle
Would he,
and
be
a
able
tree.
would he be able to swing my axe around though?
You could.
no, you
There's
Is
no
it like
way.
Thor's
well, y'all said if he
hammer?
puts it on a rope.
it
you
like-
put it on a rope and you skip it,
Oh,
swing it around your
Are these
ankle.
the
You know.
Are these the conversations you guys are having? Like,
To
I just
To
thought
put it-
Indra might have like a 20-pound yo-yo. And she just
to
like,
put in perspective, Rymox is 6'1" orc. He is size 5. One of her axes is size 8.
So is it like Thor's hammer? The only person who can wield it is her.
No. Other people of
Maybe.
appropriate size can lift it up. You know, if you get like a team of workers and some pulleys, you can lift it up, no problem.
And a crane.
You know, like, yeah, you just get some heavy machinery or a whole lot of manpower like the Egyptians moved things.
Hear me when I tell you, Crane could not lift that.
All right, I am
It's not-
going to drop tokens on the page.
Oh,
that are
yeah.
not- Because we're going to enact the lighting, and I want you
Okay.
guys to still see, what's going on.
also realize is we have no code word if things go bad.
Maybe we should
You
talk
could
about
say that in character and like plan one out.
I realize this, but I don't care.
I mean, does
Gonna need
he?
the password. Gonna need the safe word.
Pike,
Yeah.
Pike and Syke stayed home, or are they burning down the city?
No, they're with me. They're always with me.
She doesn't leave her kids
I think-
behind.
If Gunner's in
She's a
charge,
working
yeah,
mama.
he's gonna.
I'm a
He's gonna be
responsible
like-
mother.
Takes her kids to the battlefield.
Yeah, responsible.
Hey, they wrecked shop last time, so
Yeah,
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, their chains do blunted damage.
yeah, they smoke them out.
They also have
so they don't
HP.
kill 'em? Oh, so like they could wrap it and like choke them out, pass
Hey,
them out.
you could grapple. Yeah.
Pass them out.
Well, I'm yeah, you know what I meant.
Oh, we
Pass
knew
'em
what you
out.
meant. Pass them out. Like some flyers. Yeah, revolution flyers.
I don't think Angel's a part of the revolution, is she?
She will be.
It's going black.
Yeah.
Oh, it
that
is
sounds
going
right.
black.
Not going back.
Yeah.
What did you
Going
do?
back to
Lighting,
black.
bud. It's lighting.
Going back to black.
All right. So does everybody
Boom, boom,
see?
boom.
Yes.
Yes.
See what?
Stuff and things.
Okay.
The lighting.
The lighting. Yes, it is dark, and so we have activated light.
Feel like it covers things.
That's what darkness do.
Point.
Yep. So there's shadows cast on the field where you can't see beyond walls and things. So those walls and gates you can't see beyond anymore.
But like we can see the bridge and stuff.
Yeah, if you can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you can see the bridge.
If you can see it, you
So,
can
let's
see it.
I just making sure mine wasn't jacked up.
Let's start dropping people they can see.
Mhm.
All right, so
The
are the two of you are walking up to the fort, right?
Can we
Yes.
say, as Rymonk was going to get the others, Gunner told him that if things go hairy, he's gonna fire his rifle into the air.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
Y'all
dangerous.
hear that?
Oh, are you
You're
Are you
not
safety
doing-
conscious
Gunner
now?
doesn't. I mean, you didn't say anything
are
when
you
Gunner
OSHA?
those two people.
Huh?
Holly
Gunner-
said it was dangerous.
Gunner's gonna make a racket whenever if crap hits the fan.
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
Sounds good.
That's not a lot of people. You know there are 20 to 30 people here in this fort.
That's not 20 to 30
You knew
people.
that before you took the job.
Or at least Rex did before he
I
took
was
the
gonna
job
say,
on your behalf.
Did I?
Well, you didn't.
Some
Yeah,
of
you
these
didn't take the
people
job.
look like Jon Snow.
At the Night Watch. Better watch out.
I wish they wouldn't have made that character so shitty in the show.
All right.
This segment brought to you by HBO.
Definitely
No, it's
not. They
not.
totally would not sponsor us.
HBO even sponsored Game of Thrones. Come on.
Right? Final season?
Just phone it in.
We'll only give you 8
Well,
episodes.
Peekaboo.
I guess we're gonna give Gunner and Elithira a good, I don't know, 5-minute head start before we go in.
Okie dokie.
Right.
Do you know what y'all are doing?
It's a fuck ton of turns, boy.
We're locating the leader and trying to get him alive while at the same time trying to burn down the ropes for the catapult.
Or otherwise disable it.
Or otherwise disabling it or destroying it.
Number one is get the leader out.
Yeah, because if worst comes to worst, Indra can always throw her kids and they can destroy it.
Just sack her kids
Destroy
at the.
what?
They'll return to her.
Hold on, destroy what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
The catapult.
Oh,
Can we get a chain of returning so Indra can throw her kids and they return?
Like a yo-yo.
I think it's just called a rope. Yes, you could get a rope.
They have chains. Okay. All right. Well,
She wants child leashes.
you are going in first.
All right.
For
Okay.
100 turns. Good job.
As you guys approach the fort area, you can see the torches and stuff that are lit up. Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got you.
Mhm.
You can see there's a wagon sitting cockeyed across the bridge, barring access, and a number of individuals behind it. Four. Also, sort of up about 10 or 12 feet high off the ground, there's a. Let me click over here on an elevated position, a rise. There is a ballista siege weapon with three people manning it as well,
And it's pointed in your general direction.
and it's pointed at the bridge.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. That thing shoots spears, basically, many
Large.
hundred feet. So you're confident that if that thing is shot at you, that's the end of you. You're dead now.
Gunner's dealt with these before.
On the receiving end? I was gonna like
Probably.
take him under the face.
No.
Okay, I'm just like.
He's a pirate on a ship. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
okay.
people have on ships.
Okay. So Gunner's like, right. He's seen these. He probably even fired one, but he hasn't been shot with one.
But he knows if he does, he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's seen someone like be impacted by them.
Okay.
Like,
Well, if you
ugh.
want to say something about it, you can.
Yeah,
Not all cats go to heaven.
that's not the movie.
That's why
Uh,
it's not
hit-
the movie.
He'll point it out and be like, be on guard. There's no running from that. That will kill you.
Okay, as you start to walk up, these four, they don't really seem to be doing anything. They're just kind of watching you as you, I don't know, cautiously advance to the bridge.
How do you walk up? Is it,
Dance your way
is it
up here.
strong? Do you like prance? Do you shake it?
No, you just walk confidently.
So a confident walk. Okay.
Okay, one of the men at the wagon, he calls out to the two of you. How was the patrol?
All clear.
Does this guys know anything about your voice?
Yes.
Does
I
it?
sure hope you're telling the truth, not just saying that.
Either way, it gives you 8 dice to.
True.
So let's see. What is this going to be? Manipulation and subterfuge? Sure. Manipulation is subterfuge for disguising, pretending to be someone else. You're going to get 8 extra dice to this thanks to the magic.
It's good fucking magic.
Gosh.
That's OP magics.
So 8 additional?
Right.
That means Adam.
8
Yes,
more than whatever you get
I
on your stuff.
understand.
For Eve.
So I have 5. So it'd be 13.
Yep.
So
That's
I
math.
rolled 10 and 3.
No. Roll 13.
Okay. Shut up.
Ooh.
It's manipulation and subterfuge, right?
Yes.
Nice. Heck yeah.
I didn't even see
That's a pretty good roll. Shit.
those.
See that? They moved the wagon aside for you.
Aw.
All right, yeah, they start to draw the wagon back over the bridge, leaving a point for you to access. Just a nice little, like, 3 or 4 foot gap for you to walk by easily.
You can squeeze on by.
Okay.
So am I going straight past it?
Excuse me.
You tell
That
me
is
what
going.
you're doing.
Yes.
All right, as you start to walk past these individuals, the 3 men on the wagon begin to push you back across the bridge, while the other man, slightly better armored and better geared, a bit of the guard captain, if there was one here. He says, "Well, Samuel, everything was clear. You guys go ahead and get to the mess, I guess, and get something warm to eat. You've earned it."
Aye, sir.
Is that how he says it?
I'm gonna need you to roll your disguise roll. I want to see how many dice you got.
Especially when you say it like that.
Aye, sir. What's your dice pool, Gunner?
6. He's unskilled in disguise and stealth. He gets +8, -2
Plus eight,
for.
-2.
Is it really?
I don't know.
So
Gotta
wait,
have at least one.
what is it? So what do I roll?
Manipulation, subterfuge,
Subterfuge plus eight.
+8.
All right. So, what's your manipulation? 2.
Didn't mean to do that.
You have 8 dice.
Oh gosh. Thank you, magic.
We really send the guy in with no.
I would have done worse.
Yeah, did.
We can't hear you, but roll your 8. 8.
Or
8 roll 10.
8.
Yeah, he got 8.
Nailed it.
Use that macro I
what
sent you.
I'm-
Use the macro I sent you. What are you talking about? And you should save it too.
Use
by the
that
way.
fish. The mackerel.
I did.
The mackerel.
And use it if you saved it.
You don't tell Gunner what to do. Gunner's a strong, independent cat. There you go.
One
Holy
sip.
shit.
Oh.
That's
Those are reroll 5s, right?
that's
Ouch.
all right, Kojam, what's going on here?
The captain kind of stops you and what do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, okay, yeah, go on.
Yeah. The captain kind of stops you and he says, "Samuel, you feeling all right?"
Meow.
Just start doing backflips. I swear to God, if you just start doing backflips.
Pull the trigger on this campaign right now.
Oh my god.
One backflip, it's over.
He just says, yes, I'm fine. I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
Didn't we just woke you up for the second shift?
True. I didn't get much sleep though.
Elathera, step in.
Yes.
Don't let him
Person who can talk, help
Don't let
me.
him fly there.
Alethea wants to cast a spell of false sense.
Whoa.
Uh,
Do what?
Shoving her under the bus.
No, no.
okay.
Hold
To
on.
do what now? What's
No,
false sense
never
mean?
mind.
Generally, people can see you cast magic.
Ah.
It does magical things.
It's rather obvious in your face when you do it right in front of somebody.
Okay, so I guess Alethea is going to. Alethea is going to use her manipulation and subterfuge again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
What are you telling him?
Huh?
Like, roll your stuff, but what are you telling him?
Telling him that we ran into some bandits on the way that threw him off.
Oh my
Didn't you
god.
just say it was all clear?
Wait a minute. Y'all are the
Oh
bandits.
We
Please don't.
God.
are the bandits.
Never mind.
We,
Nope.
who-
Oh my
Um,
lord.
Hurry
Shut up.
along, there's bandits
Shut up.
near.
That's why I don't like this. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Ronlock, you're not there. Shut up.
Oh my
gonna,
god.
just gonna keep walking before things go worse.
Just stealth. Just stealth.
Yes.
Gunner. She consulting with Zach? What's going on here?
I don't even know. Uh,
Okay, let's
He's gotta say
peer
something to him.
pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
no pressure
Yeah,
from
he's
your
using all
boss.
pressuring.
That's what's happening right now. Your boss is about to find out your friend, who is not supposed to be there, and you're trying to make an excuse for this man to be a little bit off.
There you go.
I know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, we ain't got all night.
Shut up. You're not helping.
Right, because Brisk is not there, so I'm attempting
Oh
to
my
help as little
God.
as
All right.
possible.
Well, roll your manipulation and subterfuge plus your.
I'm at 13 again.
Actually, this isn't about your disguise. This is about you trying to lie and cover up for him. So this is just going to kind of be basic deception.
So not the +8. Whatever you get.
So not the place 8. Yep. Use your 5. All right, 2 successes. Not bad. So just kind of tell us, like, what are you generally trying to accomplish here? Are you just trying to make up an excuse and kind of brush it off, just kind of back up the he doesn't feel well?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
That's-
you tell him Samuel had a little too much before last shift, and he's still getting over it.
There you go.
Slight hangover, he'll
Samuel-
be fine.
Yeah, Samuel had a little bit too much to drink before his last shift, and he's still trying to get over it. So he's a little drunk. Shouldn't be too hard for Gunner to do that.
Gunner's good at being drunk, right?
Yeah.
All right, well then I'll trust you to look after him. Get in the mess hall and get something to eat. Tell Thatcher and Jenkins that they're next on watch.
Yeah, make sure you tell Thatcher and Jenkins.
Good luck.
You should probably leave.
All right. Normally this area isn't access. Can you walk through it?
I think
No.
it stops him there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys move through this gate.
I'll get the other one, right? Yeah.
The other one. Oh, I just. It's going to
Oh,
close
you're just
behind
popping
them.
through. Okay, okay.
This isn't creepy at all.
Gunner, why are you getting on people?
Right.
This isn't creepy at all. Okay, you guys are coming into the fort. You see a couple of individuals here. You can see the cat. There's a man. You guys split up and just start walking in two different directions. Gunner, you look drunk.
Well, I can check
One man's looking over the catapult, and the other one's talking to. He says, "Yeah, testing today. I think we got it dialed into 800 feet, so we should be able to strike well over the bridge and into the." If anyone brings a group of armed forces against us, we'll be prepared to pepper rocks and fire down on. Gunner, where are you going?
What are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
Don't
in
keep walking
character.
around. They're gonna get suspicious.
trying to locate the mess hall. That's where we're supposed to go.
Well, it's not on the left, right, left, right, left, right, left backside of the catapult. It doesn't matter how many times you move from one wall to the next. Like, it doesn't just pop.
It's not a cheat code.
Down there entering the
going,
contra code. Gunner's in the mess hall.
Gunner found it.
Ah. Gunner found it.
Just keep like stacking your token on other people's, like climbing on into someone else's personal space.
Listen,
Oh, hi there. I don't know how I
Oh my god, this is so
Hi.
fucking funny.
Hi, friend. I owed you a hug.
Gunner's mute.
Sorry. I was muted
Were you talking?
Huh?
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna talk about it.
We're asking why you're just like jumping all over people's squares.
Alright.
I wanted to give him hugs.
So what are we doing?
What are you doing?
I think you're
I don't
sitting down
know.
eating.
I thought you were gonna go get food. You said you're going to the mess hall.
Okay, we're getting food to appear as if we're
This
the
is it now.
guards.
Palantir and Gunner are rogue carpenters.
To live here.
This is my life now.
Whose plan was this? It's amazing.
This is Bob's.
It's just now. Gunner and Alethea, they just joined up.
Okay, what's the next step of this plan?
We have to
Walk
locate the leader.
on top.
You let us know when 5 minutes go by.
Okay, well, if you're looking to sit down and eat, it'll be during that, because, you know, it'll take longer to chow down.
Yeah, okay. Gunner and Alethea start eating, I guess, and then Gunner gets up and starts.
Gunner, what are you doing? Gunner, what's the plan, dude?
Gunner, why are you?
Okay, these two
Why
sit
am I
down and eat.
moving?
5 minutes.
Are y'all eating for real?
5 minutes have passed.
No, just. Who were the people we were supposed to tell for a watch?
That's a good question. Who was it you were supposed to tell?
Thatcher and. Oh gosh.
How are you gonna keep up? You don't know anybody here.
Yeah.
No, that's why we had to talk to people.
You just
So talk to people.
infiltrated an office building, and you're like,
Okay.
we're looking for Thatcher and Jenkins.
So I'm going to talk to this person right here.
Ping
Did
him.
I
Don't
just-
walk over him.
Don't
Don't
walk-
do what I
Just ping
did.
him, yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, he's sitting there
Just
eating.
hold
So
on
if
the
you get a
thing.
bowl of food, like, yeah, he'll talk to you. Maybe he
Alright.
Hold
knows.
the click on the screen.
He
and
knows
it'll-
you went out to watch. He says, "Hey, how's the patrol?"
All right. The patrol was pretty quiet. There was nothing there.
There was definitely no bandits. No bandits were on the patrol.
Not even a single bandit.
Everything was on patrol. There were just a bunch of bandits.
Bandits as far as the eye can see.
He says, "Oh, good. At least it's staying quiet." I hope the scouting party finds a caravan. Kind of getting bored sitting around here. Like some
Yeah, I'm out of
action.
food.
Gunner.
What do you want Gunner for? Do you call him Gunner right here? 'Cause
Who's Gunner?
No.
Who are you talking to?
No.
My name is Samwell.
Samwell.
what's especially funny is you don't know Elithir's person's name.
No, I don't.
No, none of you do.
Well, I sure hope that they find that caravan soon.
Okay, the guy sitting next to you, he kind of raises his mug. He's here. Then this sort of well-equipped and armored guy here on the corner who's just enjoying his food. He kind of like breaks a baked potato in half and starts to mash the potato down into his leftover stew drippings. He says, "You believe me, a quiet night is a good night."
Aye. A quiet night is a good night.
Little do they know.
This is
You're not learning anything. Learn stuff.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna close your
What are
phone
we
up after
supposed
this
to
and
learn?
hang out here.
Hold
Hey,
on.
fellow bandit.
Hold on.
How do you do?
Where's
I don't know. Be like,
Rocks?
man.
Have some. We
Alright.
need something to. We have something to tell them.
Me
So I
and
need
Craig
to
were talking about it.
use
How do you spell your
my
name?
persuasion.
You say rock shot?
Yes.
The guy sitting at the corner of the table. He says, "She done fucked up."
Uh-oh.
He said, "You talk about Alwyn? You know he doesn't like being called Rockshot."
That's.
Uh-oh.
Look, I know his reputation precedes him. He's known for some pretty bad things, but he's given us a home and a purpose and helping us out here. You do your best to try not to offend him. Stick to Alwyn. Or hell, Mr. Ravana. I don't care, but don't call him Rockshot.
Mr. Ravana, I apologize. Do you know where he is, by chance?
I think he was looking over the catapult.
Very well. I'll go and speak with him.
All right, go and speak. with
One square at it.
them.
All right.
Okay.
I too shall leave as we have to
As
stay.
a-
Talking like that.
And
I too shall be heading in the way of that one individual whom I came on patrol with. For he is my
Like
battle
people
buddy.
do.
I like that y'all travel with the buddy system.
What the freak?
We're joined at the hip.
No Samwell left behind.
Okay. 5 minutes goes by. What's happening outside?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you mean thank God.
Okay. What's the
Thank
plan? We
you.
give him 5 more minutes?
Well, were you expecting them to come out, or were you going to go in?
The plan was give them 5 minutes so we can decide to give them 5 more minutes.
That was the plan.
Give them 5 minutes to give them 5 more minutes. Let's give them 5 minutes before we give them 5 minutes, guys.
Kill him.
Reasonably, they're settled at this point. I think it's time to make a ruckus.
Okay.
All right, what kind of ruckus y'all making?
What do you want to do? What do you have in mind?
mean, there's the option of just showing up. Just barging on in.
Just roll up and say, fee, fi, fo, fum.
That's a bad idea.
Indra,
Bad idea.
It's a great idea.
ready to cause some havoc, some mayhem?
Sure.
Mayhem like me, Indra. All right, let's go then.
All right.
Cause a ruckus. An Uncle Ruckus.
Go ahead, Indra. You go
Indra,
first.
lead the way.
Lead the way in the ruckus.
You're like
guys.
Uncle Ruckus. You're the Captain Ruckus.
But I'm so small they won't see me.
Then you should have gone on the stealth crew.
True.
Am I just
Because
walking?
they're doing so well.
Unless you can fly.
You can
Walking,
roll
run,
backflips.
backflips is an option.
Go on ahead, Indra.
Okay. Like, am I literally supposed to move my token?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't do that.
I did. Get on with it,
Oh. Why doesn't my kids move with me?
because they're not the same token.
Oh, this is.
Hold on.
Okay, about there, Indra,
Uh-huh.
you can see
Ollie,
that
look
there
at her.
is a large ballista pointed
There
at
you go.
you over this way.
What the hell is a ballista?
It's like a crossbow, but it's bigger. It's about your size,
Oh,
It's huge.
and
why
it's
is it
big
pointed
enough
at me?
to because it's the bridge. It's pointed at the bridge, and you're near the bridge. Like, it's not like at you in particular. It's just pointed.
Well,
towards
Oh, it just
where the
moved. I saw it.
Yeah.
They walked in. Okay.
So like, and right, like without any kind of roll at all, you can tell for sure that this is the kind of weapon that it can do some serious damage to you.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know how you handle this is your business.
Go ahead, Rymox.
So Indra just walks up and just stops like at the end of the bridge.
I don't know.
All right,
you
this,
know,
this
that's
man
where we're
walks
at,
up
that's
to
where
the
we're
other
at.
side of the bridge. He starts calling at you. Hey, giant! What are you doing?
hey, tell him you need to talk to the leader.
Hey,
Take me to your leader.
I need to talk to the leader.
He turns to the men behind him with the ballista and he shouts up to them, "Take aim!"
We come with a proposition.
Do
Bill.
we hear this?
Maybe. Yeah. Probably. Right? Maybe.
Connor's got pointy ears.
Oh, yeah.
He's yelling. It's
20 years.
got 20 years. Yeah, that
Oh,
helps.
yeah.
Plus,
People start climbing to the walls, running to see what's going on.
Oh, Gunnar do the same. Where's the thing? There.
Where did you go, Gunnar?
He's up on the
Over
wall.
here.
He wants to see what
Went to
happens.
the wall.
Oh, I saw the red bar and it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Oh,
oop,
there's
there it
another one.
is.
They're out there watching the show, not doing the mission. What's going on?
You need to train your troops.
We're
Alex.
just guys. We gotta like pretend to be one of them.
God.
Do we
Yeah,
see
you
him?
gotta, no, play this all the way, Gunnar. Like when they say fire on the giant, you open up, okay? Commit to your role of disguise.
Don't do it.
Can we see Gunner? And I don't know.
Method acting.
Too bad we can't tell them apart.
No, because you don't recognize them.
Oh.
They're disguised. They look just like the people next to them, just random human thuggish people manning the walls of this.
And they're all wearing the same kind of clothes, like,
God.
yeah.
And they're a bunch of random humans, Those are.
They all look the same, right? Like, you can't tell them apart.
I mean, I'm just gonna stand here. I don't want to get shot.
You're like in line, and they already said like take aim.
I mean, I'll back up.
He says, proposition? What do you mean?
Let us speak with your leader, and we'll discuss it. It's possibly mutually beneficial.
Possibly mutually beneficial.
I think you should send your proposition now. This may be the last chance that you get.
We are the proposition. Send it. I didn't write a letter.
Whoa, no, I don't want to move.
Speak plainly. What do you want here?
Listen, we've heard, shall we say, conditions are not so good here, and we've come to offer a way for that to improve. I need to know that we're going to be safe here before I can speak further.
Wait, you heard things are not so good here?
All conditions can be improved upon, no?
Elethera hears what all is going
Who
on.
sent you here?
That's of no consequence to you.
If you have any right to be here at our bridge, you know what to say. Speak the phrase, or we will fire.
What the hell's the phrase?
Okay. I will speak the phrase as soon as some...
You're just gonna guess the password?
Is there a way to like?
Absolutely
So glad
not.
you devised a password beforehand.
Right. I have a question.
Okay. Thankfully.
Is the giant crossbow or the cores that pull the spear back to launch it, are those made of rope?
Yeah, it's just regular ass rope.
Bet.
Gunner pulls out a shotgun to
Gosh.
Oh
the
boy.
guy's back.
Which guy's back?
Whose back are you shotgunning?
This guy.
But you're standing in front of him.
No. What? Oh, I thought he was like turned around that way to the up to the.
Actually, right now they're talking about the catapult. He's asking about the short range and wondering if they could hit the giant from here. And the guy is telling him, no, it's got a much greater range than that.
You can't fire that close.
That if we could load it now though, and if they turn to flee, then maybe they could fire a shot on him as they left through the. So they're talking about the prospects of shooting the giant and her crew when they leave.
Because
Who are you
right now
putting
they're too
gun
close.
to anyway?
This guy.
All right. All right. So you just walk up behind him, pull out a shotgun, and stick to his back.
Yep.
Wow.
Kill him.
This is just
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill him, but
All
This
these
just
guys
got
draw
intense.
weapons.
Oh Jesus.
We will have to.
Oh my God.
Roll some initiatives, I guess, or something, right? Like,
I don't know.
Where's
this is
All right,
just really too fancy and appropriate
immediately-
now.
Owen puts up his hands, and he looks to the guy next to him, the fighter beside him, who quickly brandishes a weapon. And in fact, the other 4 individuals here draw steel, and they turn towards
Alright.
you.
I tell him to drop.
And Alan says,
Drop your weapons.
Boys, hold on. We can talk. What's going on here? First of all, son, how much are they paying you?
Tell them the truth.
Tell him the
Yeah.
truth. 100,000 credits.
The master's
Yeah.
he's putting his hands up high. Alwyn is. He's slowly starting to turn around.
Roughly 50,000.
Roughly.
50,000. That sounds good. I'll have to admit that's a pretty hefty chunk. But is it worth it?
I don't know. Give me a reason.
You pull that trigger. He's about halfway turned around, looking at you now.
Turning to face you bit by bit.
You pull that trigger, and I'm dead, sure, but you're gonna die too. So how much is that 50,000 worth to you? Now I've made my share of mistakes, and I'm sure these people around here have too. And we can chalk this up to a simple mistake.
Oh my gosh, I cannot move my character down.
Right, because you're not allowed to go through barriers.
You gotta go around.
You're on the other
Tell
side
your-
of the lighting wall.
There we go.
I got you
Tell
off
your
that.
men not to fire.
Not to fire. What? Son, you're the one here with a gun.
You know what? The giant and her companions.
Oh, is that your lot?
No, 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 no.
Shut up, Bruce. You're gonna hear.
What is Brizik saying?
Br-
What's
Brizik,
Elithira doing now?
Oh no.
What are you?
All right, Elithira.
He's gonna
what
get
did
us
you
in
just do?
trouble.
What's going on?
Get in character and draw on Gunner.
Zero. Going.
You see this Mexican standoff that's kind of created itself here. Well, that Gunner's created. He's got the shotgun head pointed at Alwyn, who's got his hands up, and
Everybody else has steel out.
the rest of them have drawn blades and are ready to go in as soon as Alwyn says something or Gunner pulls the trigger. And you, I guess, just casually walked up on the situation and stood next to Gunner. Tell me what's going on.
Alright. Elithira is going to
I mean, honestly, Gunner doesn't care.
persuasion or intimidation.
Oh, what are you doing?
I mean, I walked over to stand in front of him and also confront him.
Okay. You're
Confront
confronting.
Gunner?
No, confronting the leader, Alan.
Damn, you've been working with him that long. Don't even know it's Alwyn.
Alan.
Alan!
Sum of 5 seconds.
Alright, so I want to use intimidation.
What are you doing?
I want to try to convince him that we have more than just the giant and the
Oh,
people.
fuck. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get it.
Okay, that's not a...
Is
Okay,
that
is
the
that
best?
so you're trying to do what? This time without Zach making a whole bunch of noises?
Yes. I'm trying to use intimidation to convince the leader to go with us because we have more than the giant and the two others on the other side of the bridge, waiting to kill everyone if he does not go with us.
Okay. So what is this? Is manipulation and
Intimidation.
subterfuge, intimidation? Like
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
do
know.
that.
I'm gonna need two roles here. I need manipulation and subterfuge for you to lie, and I don't know, manipulation, presence, and intimidation. I don't know which one's better for you, manipulation or presence for the intimidation,
I mean, can I help?
but I can look.
Manipulation.
I think you're already doing enough right now with your shotgun.
That's why I was asking if I could help.
All right, so
You know what? Since you've got him at gunpoint, I'll give her +2 dice. Situational.
Yay. I help.
Yeah, you helped.
Because you got him sitting in a lethal spot.
All right. So I have 3 and 2 and 2.
So let's do the lying first.
Wait, what? I did the subterfuge.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
so 4
Well,
successes.
Gunner doesn't help you there.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay, so let me re-roll that.
Well, is that the same number of dice for your intimidation?
No, I have one less. So let me roll 5.
Okay, let's do 5 for your subterfuge.
Yee.
Okay. Now roll your intimidation +2 from.
So you're not a great liar, but you are pretty scary.
I got. Dang it! Should ask that one.
Hmm.
Didn't mean to roll a chance die, but that's pretty good. Okay.
All right. So what do we do from here?
He says, "Look,
Dang
look,
it.
you've got me in a bad position, obviously, and I'm willing to listen. But let's face facts. You don't have anybody else out here. You're a small group. That giant, that's probably the hinge of your whole operation, isn't it? You ever seen what a ballista can do to a man? Even an overgrown one?
Yes.
My boys can take that giant down.
I don't doubt it.
Where does
No.
that leave you?
When they told us about this job, they just said you were a bunch of carpenters. They didn't say you were an almost well-oiled machine.
Oh, the flattery route.
They turn and look to each other a bit, and they trade some glances. He says, yeah, most of these boys are just carpenters. But a hand that holds a hammer can hold a sword.
Alright. A person who ties a knot can pull a gun. Pull the trigger.
Is Gunner pulling the trigger?
No.
Ooh, that would be a clean move. Oh my
Alright, what-
gosh.
Oh,
That'd be so dope.
maybe Gunner
What-
does pull a trigger, but not.
What's going on on the
Yeah,
other side of the bridge?
table here. Other side of the bridge.
That we can't see.
No, we're asking for, you guys.
That's fine. You can't see it.
You don't. This kind of works. So you don't know what's going on the other side of the bridge here.
Yeah.
Holly, go.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Indra.
You had a thing.
No.
Are you afraid now?
Don't be
What is it?
afraid.
Why is she
Alright,
looking
so
at
you
me
guys
like
are
she-
just standing.
Just
The guy
go.
says, "If
Guy
you
behind
please,
the
Whatever,
ballista
it's
is
all hinges
lining
on
it up
you.
real good.
Yeah.
give us that phrase now, if you would, or I'm gonna have to spill some blood."
Uh, listen, I'm not here to trade
You
past
want to knock it
phrases.
off the.
I'm not here to trade past phrases. I'm here to offer a business proposition. We need your services. So if you please, allow me to speak with your leader.
It's a good thing Bob's not here, because this went Hold on.
I'm not gonna say it's partly because Bob isn't here, but
In the meantime, they lobbed out that ballista really nice. Like it is like locked on.
awesome. You don't have to shoot
saying,
us.
like,
We
they've
just
been
have
doing
some
stuff.
bombs.
All right. We'll let you pass, but the others have to stay out there. And if they take one step on that bridge, my boys at the ballista are gonna let it rip.
You don't want to see that.
There's no need for ripping. I'm a fan of ripping myself, but just not right now.
So they're letting Brizzy go by?
Yeah. Slippery Seven Saga.
I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
die.
we'll-
I think
we'll
we're
together.
gonna stand here and die.
That's the option. That's what you're doing. All right. Which way to Alwyn?
Let's see.
Wait, does he know it's Owen?
He would know, right? That was part of the briefing,
That was
right?
part of the briefing. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. This guy out here doesn't know what's going on in there. All right, so he tells you just through the gate there,
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
and we got people up on the walls. So let's
They-
we'll move some of them down.
Would they close it behind after they open it and see all this?
Hmm.
So can I do something as they're distracted by him?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, if you take one step towards the gate, the bridge.
I mean, you say distracted, but you got three guys that are up here doing nothing but pointing a ballista at you.
Yeah, but if I go to like just take off running, are they really gonna have the aim correctly?
It's a ballista.
I think
Well-
you're probably lucky they didn't already fire.
Well, they said, right, that they're ready to shoot you if you move towards.
Right.
So you might be okay if you run away.
Well, I'm not gonna run away.
That's
Well.
dumb.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
That's honestly.
But if
probably
you
the
move
better
towards,
option.
they're ready to pull the trigger.
I look at Indra. Are you ready?
I'm about to die.
Okay. I walk this way towards. I walk this way, like on the other side of Indra, and I swiftly pull out the bow, and I shoot the two guys on right here. I shoot this one and this one.
No.
Blunted arrows.
All right. They've got partial cover behind their bullet.
I don't know what that means. So
That's the defense.
But they're distracted by that now, aren't they?
okay. So
Distracted.
is their defense adjusted? Because I'm about to attack them.
You would adjust it on your end as a bonus for penalty.
Okay.
That
Got
would
it.
penalize your.
What's the penalty?
Yeah, I changed them to 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Never
so
mind
the
then.
defense has
Fixed.
changed.
Right.
Okay. So I'm attacking twice, multi-action. First one, blunted arrow. I'm -2. Good luck, people. I wish I could go with something higher, but we don't want to kill these people.
Mm-hmm.
Blunted. Boom. It didn't work. 1 second. Boom. Boom. -2, enter.
This is
Lots
Bob's
of-
macro. If it's broken, I can't fix it.
I don't know what's going on here.
Bob's macros, man. I don't have a solution for this one. It might be because no, they have. No.
There you go.
Yeah, there's something.
So, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage.
All right. One of them goes down.
Attack the other one.
Did you kill him?
It's
Mm.
not okay. It's not letting me attack the top one, so I'm going to attack the bottom one again. Adjust his defense correct. And
Yeah.
when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is 6, 7 bludgeoning.
It's a
All
good
right.
hit. I think that's also pretty good, yeah. Let's see,
Yep.
what's a good icon for this?
Ouch.
So is that guy out as well?
Yes.
Go.
Got
Go
him.
now. They're not on the gun. Go. Do what you wanted to do.
So, but
Do
I
what
don't.
you.
Can I do that?
You tell him what you want to do.
You can
And then they'll,
do-
Okay,
and then they'll
so-
tell you how to do it.
I basically want to like take off running across the bridge, just kind of hop over, step over, whatever. I don't know how big this thing is. Throw it out of the way. I mean, I don't
What?
really.
What's your movement?
37.
Okay.
But then I
Well-
also want to come over here and just like take my axes to that.
So you're gonna have to sprint, which is gonna cut your defense.
Okay.
And can you, does sprinting take, I know it took something for action wise, but action economy as well, doesn't it?
Well, good thing no, just
Good
defense.
thing about these bugs. Okay. Okay, so you can sprint and do stuff, but it will, you are going to lose defense for it, like entirely, yeah? Or is it half?
Cut in half.
Cut in half.
Or
So-
is it? Shit, I just clicked on it. I will. It's rounded down. Yeah, cut in half, rounded down.
There you go.
And then if you're attacking as well,
So you got to make an action to toss the wagon out of the way.
Okay.
I'm assuming strength and athletics.
I don't know how to do this.
-2 because you want to save for multi-action, right?
Okay, so
Axe as well.
How many axe swings are we taking?
One, like 2, I guess. One with each.
Okay,
Sure.
so it's going to put you at 3 actions total. So all your actions are going to be at a -4.
okay, so athletics is 5, strength is 6, so you have 11 dice to push this thing out of the way.
Do I do the roll any?
So it's -4 to that.
Yep.
So 11 -4. Yeah, roll any.
Oh, hold on. They're grouped. They should move together. Why
Oh,
are they
really?
not moving?
11 -4. 7. Yep. Roll it. What are you-
Okay, well, you said. Right?
Get that wagon out of here, sucker.
Boom. Okay, so you eat that wagon.
Ooh.
Which way do you want it to go?
Fine.
Which way do you want it to go? Like
Towards
you
some
tell me.
people.
Towards some people.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Murder
let's
me a
kill
wagon.
some people. Wagon. Murder wagon.
Hey, wagon is bludgeoning damage.
All right, you
Destroy
draw
the
an arrow,
ballista.
and I'll tell you where
Destroy
and
the
I'll
ballista.
your wagon where it goes.
She screams not.
How about
Want
like
it to
that way?
go, like,
Is that pretty good?
no, like off to the side over.
Dang
I
it.
don't-
Dang it.
How?
That way?
Hold it down.
Over here.
That way? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you can definitely get it that way.
I mean,
It
it can
probably
even
lands on
fall
its
off the
side.
cliff if it wants to. I don't care.
It might get there. We'll see.
Not in her
Yeah,
way.
That way. That way looks pretty good to me.
Yeah,
5
not in my
successes
way,
on
though.
moving this thing
Because I
up the
don't
way.
want to have to throw it twice.
All right. Now you get to move to the thing, right? And then I get to attack it twice.
Oh, do I get to do that?
Yeah.
Continue on your rampage.
Here you go.
You're supposed to highlight your character, like your character and
Oh,
Psychic Pike.
I don't know how you left the boys again. The twins behind again.
It's crazy.
well, these things are. I can't do it. Okay.
Yeah,
They're
we'll
moving
fix it.
on their own.
What?
Oh my god!
Holy crap.
All right, you're making 2 attacks. So,
I lost a kid.
Sure
Thought you were a
wish
good
I
mother.
could see this.
does your token of the
I lost a kid.
ballista have defense?
It does not, or have any stats at all. It's actually just.
Maybe you should make one of your
Trash.
people right there, the top one or maybe the bottom one, have the stats for the thing so we can roll.
I'll put stuff on a token on the thing.
Okay, let us know when it's ready.
All right. What do all of us have, Jam?
Yeah, wait a second. Wait
You
a
tell
second.
me numbers, and I'll spit them out.
got it, babe.
Can I say something when they're done?
No.
Rude.
It-
Oh,
it-
yeah,
The
you did
giant
put
has
in.
spoken.
as long, only thing you can say is click, click, boom.
Click, click, boom.
We don't want him
Let's
dead,
see,
though.
Ballista. This is a regular ballista, right? Yeah.
He's using those rubber bullets.
Doesn't really have things like that, though, does it?
Beanbag shotgun.
Yeah, I don't
was
know
looking
what
for
kind of,
that as an ammo. They don't have beanbag shotguns.
Well, you know.
Not yet. It's a fairly recent invention.
I could have made it.
That's true.
This game is wild.
Yeah, things got really bad really fast.
I'm glad I rolled well on those bludgeon arrows.
Right?
Ugh.
Maybe next time we shouldn't send Gunner into a highly armored fortress.
Are we ready to attack? The thing?
1 second. GM difficulties.
No worries.
So we didn't anticipate you guys actually like mailing the. We didn't have that ready. Didn't have that part ready.
Let's
always
see. To
inspect them.
destroy it, let's.
Yeah, we didn't have I checked the rules for ballistas. See if we had anything written up about it already. You tell me numbers.
No,
I'll
but
put them
just
down.
consulting the material table. Defense, I don't know. It's an inanimate object. There's no defense. There's no attack roll.
All right. 0, but HP.
HP.
You can whisper to me if you want to keep it private.
70
Oh. Aim for the rope so she can't shoot it.
and
Durability.
durability 5.
It's set.
All right. Indra's attack. Click on the. Yep. Click on that.
There's not an
And then
attack roll,
-4.
so you're doing the wrong thing.
-4. What? You don't
You
get
don't
to roll over.
roll
You don't get.
to attack inanimate objects.
Okay. So successes don't go to damage then.
They do.
It's just you have
All
4
of
dice.
the dice she has to attack
Okay.
succeed.
Okay, then go to your character sheet then, Holly. Go scroll down to your weapon. We have 4 dice plus 21 damage. That's 25 damage. And it's 2 fatal, so 2 extra damage. Or how do you want to?
Fatal doesn't do anything to objects.
Objects.
25 damage times 2, 50 damage.
Mm-hmm. So it is very, very injured. Very damaged.
It's very nearly destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused.
It probably wouldn't
all
work
that.
properly now
Um,
because objects aren't like right.
you
People with
just
people still work, but
ran over, kicked the thing out of the way. It flew like 20 feet. You ran over to the ballista, drew your axes, and went smack, smack, and did 3/4 of its health. It's almost dead.
it might not work right
Okay.
now if anyone was to shoot it.
Okay, it doesn't, since it's not a thing, since it's like a door. Doors don't have defense. You can just attack a door. You don't roll. You just get damage.
The door doesn't get out of
We
your
took
way.
your dice and we took your damage and we just added it all together. 50 damage.
Yeah, there's no roll. You just
That's
win.
24, right? And then you would have had 4 dice to attack because you multi-action. So 21 plus 4 is 25. 25 times 2, 50. There you go. There you go. All right, cool. Sorry, break that down.
It's pretty much like it just sat there and waited for you to attack it.
All right.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Intimidation? Question mark?
I'd say it's pretty scary.
It'd be scarier if she roared. Hulk. Kaya smash.
Hulk smash.
Jen, are you drunk?
You might be.
Why do
Typically
you always
is on
ask this
Fridays.
question? I'm not.
Everybody just thinks Connor's an alcoholic.
It's true. I'm not.
I don't know. I seen him drink some Di Serono real quick. He put it down, a whole
God.
bottle.
Gross.
What's next?
I assume they're not gonna let me see Alwyn now.
Well,
I mean, you're right there, just run in.
you could try to run in. I don't think we barred the door because they were trafficking it normally, so
They
you
were just
could
opening
try
the
and
door.
go in. Okay, these guys who were readied on the walls to do stuff, they're about to do stuff.
They're
And
gonna
then
open up.
we can roll initiative, or we can just go us them, because you guys already kind of went first. So to complete that order, Brizig, you're the last of your team going first outside. What are you doing?
All right.
Yeah, you like get your hand to the door, you're ready to open the gate, and then you turn around and look behind you, and Indra flips a freaking wagon.
I'm gonna go in like that was planned. Complete confidence, no hesitation. That was planned. That's exactly what I was expecting, and I'm gonna go in like that's exactly it. I'm going in the door to talk to Alwyn, as if that was exactly what was supposed to happen.
Get in there.
Okay.
Alan's already being talked to. Turns out someone's talking to him right now. Aggressive
Okay.
negotiations are in place.
I am going to run at Gunner and pin him against the wall.
Oh my god.
Why would? Okay.
Why would you?
I don't even know.
I had
what's
him.
going
I have
on. I
him.
don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
gonna die.
Pin him against the
What?
wall.
Are you
Gunnar, are you
gonna
gonna resist this?
Zach?
Does
Yeah.
Brizig run in and grab you and pin you against the wall?
You're gonna resist this?
Of course, you're pinning him to the wall.
Oh, good
I have
Okay.
a gun to his chest.
And you're going to die if it goes down.
Brizig, make a martial attack against Gunnar. His defense is gonna apply. Just to put-
You know, I figured somebody else would do PvP first.
This is. I'm not supposed to know them.
Oh yeah, true. You don't. Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to know them.
Okay.
So
Does any of their other people have guns? No.
Yeah, Hydra, let's do that. So we
Okay.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regulars doing that, and then maybe the other guy's got 5 or 6.
what is the time? How long? have
Fighter
we
dude
been
on the
doing
wall.
It's
Yeah.
11:40.
Who are you attacking? I'll roll your
Alright.
attacks if you want. Go
Probably
first.
the giant.
Yeah, the giant sounds like a good target.
How much time has passed since we have changed?
No, don't
really
play
just
this
do it
game
now.
right now.
You're fine.
Don't-
Okay.
Don't play this game.
No. No, we had to know.
No,
I
we didn't.
mean,
If they don't
you
state
guys
that-
were given 5 minutes, and then you guys started doing stuff. So probably like 6 minutes in time since you guys
Okay.
met up and decided, all right, game plan, hut. 6 minutes later, we're in this mess.
All right, so I'm just rolling a standard attack against standard claw attack against.
Yeah, we're just looking for successes to make contact, because Gunnar does not want to be grabbed by you.
Oh, good grief! Let it happen.
And
So
Indra,
any successes, you grab him. Roll strength and athletics. Gunnar can roll strength and athletics. Put him against.
That's
and then you'll
8.
probably be like, Brizzy, what the hell are you doing?
That's 8.
Strength.
8
Oh,
dice.
cool. Well.
All right. So
Two dice.
8.
2 successes.
Okay.
Gunner's laying hands.
All right.
Gunner's
I-
go-
Then I
Who's
roll
throwing
strength and
hands?
athletics.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Doing? Is that strength athletics?
Oh no, I guess that was his attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Now do your strength and athletics.
Is he attacking against defense? Because that was 8 dice.
Oh, fuck.
Did he?
I didn't account for.
Gunner's defense is 5, so roll three dice for the attack.
We roll 3 dice.
3 dice.
Could have
Oh.
even used the fancy macro on him.
All
I
right.
spent all this time getting these fancy macros.
Here I am,
3 dice.
wasting my time.
I told you just to do the ones that print the information.
I can't.
did.
People could just add it up on their own.
I
No, we
couldn't
still have all these fancy calculations that if they don't work, it breaks.
No, they don't break anymore. That's what we fixed.
There you go. But I
One-
can't. I
one-
can't
one
call him a
success.
target.
Strength and athletics.
All right, that is 9
Can't call him a
d6.
You should be able to.
I can't target him.
We were attacking on them before.
Yeah, I should be able to target anybody. But either way, roll your strength and athletics. Connor got 2 successes on this. So, Brizzig laid hands.
Mm-hmm.
He got in, he grabs you, he starts wrestling with you, trying to put you to the wall.
Shoot him.
I'm about to.
4 successes. He puts you against the wall. I mean, we can continue with our theme. Party goes first. So, Brizzig, do you have anything to say on?
Do I have anything to
Okay.
say?
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
As to why you did that?
How
Sorry,
dare you?
what?
How dare you turn on Alwyn like this? He's done you nothing but right.
All right, Gunner, what do you do?
I'm confused. Where are we going with this?
I don't know, but I hope he shoots him.
I know where he's. I know where
I hope
he's
you shoot
going
him
with
too.
this.
I hope Gunner shoots Brizzig.
I hope Gunner
I
shoots Brizzig.
want to shoot him.
Okay.
You want to shoot me?
Are you gonna shoot him
I
first? You're gonna
want
say
to
some stuff.
shoot
Be like, what the
you.
fuck, Brizzig?
But can I, like, Brizik, you idiotic mutt? It's me.
Oh.
All right, Alwyn draws his weapons now.
I had him.
Oh, I see there, Turncoat. So, you know this creature.
I've never seen him in my life.
Oh, he called you by name.
He doesn't know my name. I didn't answer this man.
That's lying.
Roll subterfuge.
Oh, okay. Elithira, what do you do?
Quite sure.
And then all the guys are going. I believe one of them already did.
Yeah, one did. I didn't report the outcome yet.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I miss Bob.
Yes. Yes.
I thought it'd be really funny if Bob left and then y'all pulled up like a fucking the smoothest operation ever.
Yeah, this is not a
Oh, that
smooth
totally
operation.
wasn't
If you'd have just ran with it. But no.
Well,
Has to
if
be a whole
you wouldn't
thing.
have thrown me against the wall.
There were reasons.
I don't really know where you're going with it, but
I
don't
think I
either.
know where he's going with
we'll
it.
talk about it later. Either way, it's not the triumph day yet. Elithira.
I have no clue. Can I just stand
can
back
hang.
and?
You can just stand
Yeah.
there. Yeah. I have no
I
idea
think-
what you
Can
should
you
be
just-
doing
just-
either. You're right.
Yeah.
It's utterly
Fly
confusing.
away.
I
Just
think I'm
fly
just going
away.
to stand
You should buy a
here
ticket
yourself.
to Russia.
because
Okay,
I'm
now-
afraid if I try and retreat, the other guys are going to try and attack me. So
gonna
I
They
think-
might
you
at this
regardless.
point.
Yeah.
Everybody's got weapons out.
So I'm just gonna stand here and kind
Oh
of
my gosh.
watch it play out. Because at this point in time, the only thing I can do is attack, and
I guess start figuring out damage. I'll keep rolling.
yeah.
You just roll it and I'll
working
figure it
on
out.
my new
Is
character
this
now.
Because I'll tell you.
It's all on Indra.
Okay.
I miss Maxwell.
But with her armor, right, that's a ton of durability.
Yeah, it may end up just being. Well, let's see.
I
What are
think
they
that's
using?
at what? Crossbows, I was saying? Light crossbows, probably? For the untrained.
So
the
they've
light
got some
simple
AP.
weapons. True. I think that one actually hits.
Talking about
Yeah,
you.
one actually does some decent damage. 3, 5. Yeah.
You got one
uh,
with one.
Oh, light crossbows are 1 AP.
So that's the regular.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna be a human this time.
Jesus. 3, 4, 5,
And I
6,
guess the dude next door is going to swing a sword.
6, 7. Yeah, why not? I'll roll
Okay.
it. All right, so what happens now is a whole lot of people here, all along the wall up this way, take shots at Indra because, let's face it, she's the biggest, scariest, most intimidating target. But not a lot of it actually goes anywhere, and out of the whole thing, I think you take 2?
Um,
2
well, more
total?
than that.
3?
They all hit, so they all deal damage.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But well, not all of them hit. One of them got 0.
Right.
With AP and damage, any successes are just damage.
Well, they don't have 8 durability, or 8 armor
Yeah,
pen.
8 durability and she thirds incoming damage
Oh, jeez.
from her armor.
Right.
Well, thirds after.
So anyway, the base damage coming in, we have
Is
8.
6 plus 8. So that's her durability. 6 damage plus 2 AP.
Mhm.
So we're left with successes.
Oh.
But did none of it go over 3? So if it all
No.
gets thirds, that's
Yeah. The highest you take is 1.
6 lethal damage. So 6 bolts hit you, each for 1 point of lethal damage.
There you go, Holly. Track your health.
1 damage each. 6.
Click
health.
on your character. Click on the red. That's your health. Click on it. -6. -6. Enter. Boom. And if those 6 would have hit me, I probably would have been dead. Good job, babe. We rolling initiative now? What's up? Oh, just the party and then y'all.
I'm just putting on there for funsies.
Yeah. So we got the guys outside by the bridge. What are they gonna do? Did you roll the guy with the sword?
I did roll the guy with the sword. Yeah, he was the last one.
Okay. How much does he do?
2 successes. With the sword. What, longsword?
Yeah.
9. That's 9. That's 1 more.
It's
One more lethal.
one more.
They're chipping away at you, right? Bit by bit. If you give them long enough, they'll kill you. Add Brizik to the turn order.
Not the party, the party.
This
And
is
then
the
there's
first.
I can't wait for afterwards when you figure out the fuck's going on or what the plan was. Because I bet it was actually pretty good, but there's no communication, so.
It might still be salvageable. We'll see.
I trust
No.
we'll figure it out.
I'm about to start killing
Who
people.
else is going here, Conrad?
I'm about to start killing people.
Don't do it, Holly. You're
well,
so
I don't know.
close.
See what should the guys at the bridge do?
Bridge guys, going in
These
for the
guys
giant. You think they're brave enough?
Let's see. Guys down here are gonna swarm and defend Alwyn.
Didn't you say I was intimidating by throwing the wagon and stuff?
I mean, I said that. I said I'd be intimidated, but it's not the same thing as characters being intimidated.
It could be.
It could be. What do you think, Fire? Is she scary? Is she scary enough? Because they're still shooting
I mean, shit, have you seen the 2 halflings on my shoulders?
at her. They're cute. They're good little babies.
They look like they're on the ground.
Well, they're supposed to be on my shoulders. They're always on my shoulders unless they're attacking. What's next?
All right, these guys are gonna swarm. Brizik.
Well, he's saving.
They're gonna move to Alan's aid.
Wasn't he saving Alwyn? Isn't he on Alwyn's side as far as we know?
I mean,
He is a stranger, though.
Brizik's the only one that knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure no one else believes him to be an ally.
Right.
All right, we can leave it to that.
So they're swarming you, but they're not attacking yet because no one inside
Yeah.
the building is in combat right now, except maybe you and Gunner, I guess.
Right.
Brizik and Gunner.
So
they're
Alan
there,
starts
nearby.
talking to the two of you. So what is this? Part of your plan? Is this one of your bounty hunter friends here? How many of them did you bring?
That's
Who's
of.
he talking to?
Y'all playing good cop, bad cop?
There's no reason for me to be cryptic about this. The truth
All right.
is, I know how difficult it is to start a revolution, and I feel like we were lied to. We came here under incorrect pretenses, and for that, I am sorry because I didn't know what we were getting into. The money was just too good to pass up, and I've got some debts that I need to pay. The deal is this. Eversar has hired us to come here and destroy your catapult. As you can see, that part of the job will be fairly easy to do. He also wants us to bring you to him. However, I have a plan. There's no reason for anybody to be harmed. You come with us, we split the money, and then we break you free.
Well, it sounds like your giant friend is already out there harming my people.
I know what no one's getting harmed. I'll make sure of this. No one has died yet, and no one has to.
Didn't have to throw me against the wall, Brizik. Jesus.
I don't. Who are you talking to?
How do I know I can trust you?
How-
Shrouded in a cloud of lies and deceit, charging into my place, making demands of me and mine.
There are no demands. It's an option that we have. I make no demands. You're right. This is your place. I would never come in someone else's place and make demands. I know what that's like, and it's not good for anybody. So, being that you know that I don't want to hurt anybody, because if I wanted to hurt anybody, this man with a gun over here would be dead already.
Doubtable.
What's the emblem on the downed guy? Dead Zoes.
Yeah. Totally does us.
So do you accept the proposition that we bring
What,
you back
turn
to
me
this?
into jail, and then I'm supposed to trust that you let me out?
Not let you, literally break you out.
So you may not even be able to accomplish this.
We were able to accomplish getting inside your compound.
Hear this, boys? We're running an Imperial dungeon here. They all begin to laugh and mock you.
Ha ha, the Knowles got joked. Sure. But the money is
All right.
good, and it's yours if you play along.
If I'm going to trust you with my life, because that's what I'm doing, then you need to kill that man right there you've got in your hands.
Well,
He's
Brzik,
obviously not one of
sounds smart.
mine. Pulling a gun on me.
Yes, a gun, Brzik.
I lean in.
Better.
I
You
lean in
giants
on
thrashing
Gunner.
things out there breaking my toys. You better do it quick.
I'm working on it. I lean in on Gunner, place my claws to his stomach, and say, "Now would be," and whisper to him, "Now would be a good time for one of those disappearing tricks you got."
So you punch the guy and he
How-
disappears? That's fucking amazing.
How am I supposed to disappear? I am
That's what I'm
surrounded by, like,
wondering.
15
You've-
people.
You've
Elithira
You
has
weren't
healing
even
magic,
there.
baby.
Oh
You were a
my.
mile away.
All right, let's go back out. Rymox, what are you doing?
Wait, so the plan was for Brzik to punch the guy and then him to disappear himself?
Hey, I don't know what
Love
the
it.
plan is, and I'm on the
I
other
love
side
it.
of
It's your
that
turn,
wall.
Rymox.
First off, the plan went
No.
super sideways.
What is Rymox doing?
Okay, I knew that Brzik was going for the captain. I know where he went.
Okay.
I am walking
I got a
my
plan.
30 movement here. It's 30.
Can I attempt to
Yeah.
roll a stealth? Is that a possibility?
No.
Yeah, I figured.
No.
Can I
Not
see
if there are,
here?
like 10 people.
You have like the better part of a dozen people watching you intently, and
I
Brzik's
had to.
got like
From like
I
every
had to
direction
ask.
too. You can't like
Can I see this right here?
no. You cannot see what you're pinging.
there's a gate in the way.
There's a big set of doors that are closed.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Well, they could try and open it.
Is there a roof on top?
No.
It's yeah, there's walls but no ceiling.
Okay, well I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary. I am going to try to arch an arrow in the middle of that thing. I saw where the plan is. I'm going to shoot for the catapult.
What kind of area are you shooting?
Yeah, that's a good one.
The first part of the
Still
plan:
sounding
shoot
like
an
the
arrow.
walls.
Explosion.
Hawkeye,
If
what do
you
you
have
got?
an explosion arrow, that would be great.
I do have an explosion arrow.
So
Um,
screw that money, I guess.
Unfortunately, it's not quite the range. So I am going to shoot 2 incendiary arrows right about here.
All right.
I was gonna
Alright,
shoot
should be a
nausea
penalty for shooting blind for
knockout arrows, something,
arcing the
but
arrows over
whatever.
an
Can't
object.
see the guy. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, penalize him.
Okay, what's my penalty?
You get 1 die.
What? The frick?
call shot,
Let's
kinda?
see. Do we have
Call
call
shot?
shot?
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette since I'm not literally doing anything and about to die. So.
You're not gonna die.
Oh
You
yeah,
might
he's
die.
got claws to my chest.
You
Okay.
might die.
You might die.
Can I use my intelligence to pinpoint where the thing is and get an accurate shot? Whatever. Just tell me what I need to roll, or tell me
Let's do a
Okay.
-4 penalty.
-4 and then -2 because I'm double actioning.
That's how you do it.
-6.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I can't really. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's an inanimate object or what? Like, do I need to roll? I can't click on your thing.
Right.
You want me to click on the catapult?
Sure.
Okay. I'll click on the catapult. -6. Enter. This is incendiary.
Hey,
Only one success on
it hits. Oh no, I'm looking for
on
0
hit a target.
successes.
Yeah, we're looking for zeros.
All right, we're gonna shoot
Alright, you're
again.
incendiary, Nathan. Is that an area type of thing?
I think it is.
Yeah, do your arrows.
There's another one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
two of
fire
them.
rains all over the catapult. Alwyn looks at the men in the corridor and says, "Kill them."
Ah, son of a.
You are talking too much and taking too long. Let's do some stuff.
Seriously?
Rymon
That's my turn.
sets the
Oh, that's
catapult on fire.
serious.
Fudge.
Indra, it's your turn, right?
Indra's turn. Let's finish out there and then come back in here.
Yeah.
So can I
Get your
like?
defense back. I'll
How
try
do
it for
you
you.
do that?
I got it. Oop.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, so this guy next to me, can I like toss one of my kids on him and like them choke him out with a chain? Like, not kill him, just make him pass out.
Sure.
I guess you could try.
Yeah. Either throw the kid or let him climb down, because one takes your effort and one doesn't. So that's what the kids are doing. What are you doing?
Kid. Oh, okay. I want to finish destroying this stupid thing.
Okay. It'd only take one more swing, so that's no problem.
Okay.
Is that all of it?
Well,
If you wanted them, go ahead.
I want to do that, but then one of my kids are gonna jump on this dude.
Which one?
The one right next to me.
Okay.
He's just gonna. Is he
Get him.
close to me?
Yeah, he's like right next to you.
He's
So
right
the
there next to you.
kid's just gonna.
Yeah,
so
we can just hop off and
Psych
go for it.
is just gonna hop onto him and choke him out with the chain.
Go for it. Roll some stuff.
So I do the chain, right?
Yeah.
And I do this guy.
Mhm. Psych.
Send it. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Psych's going.
Let's say 0.
Yeah.
You're good. Send it.
Okay.
All right.
You hit.
It's a good hit. So 4 attack, or 7 attack, 4 defense. 6. -4.
Oh, why is yours? This is yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one better.
Yeah, because it's mine.
Yeah, this is like what we talked about.
Correct.
Why do Bobs suck?
Because it's Bob.
Okay. Well, everybody's using Bob's macros. They're shit.
It's only 2
I'm
people.
not, obviously.
Just me
It's
and
only
Bob.
Bob and Rymox.
Just me and Bob. Okay. No, that looks nice. The way all the information's transparent.
Mm-hmm. So that's 6 damage, -4 durability. 2.
So
2
2
damage.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep. You got him. He's jumped on him. He's getting that chain.
Psych starts trying to put him down.
Yeah. Psych's getting that chain on him.
Psych's about to die.
What?
It says what?
When this guy pulls a sword and attacks that Psych, he's gonna die. But go ahead.
He's got a sword. He attacked
He
Indra.
does have a sword.
What?
What?
You didn't think.
Wait a minute, what? He attacked you.
Y'all didn't tell him.
That wasn't part of the assumption that Pike and Psych were invincible.
Don't kill my kids,
If you throw them into a fight,
John.
listen. If you throw something into a fight, the same way you
not
can
gonna
die on the
blame John.
battlefield.
Well, this
I'm
was
gonna
a
blame my
fun.
bad mother.
This was a fun 2 sessions, guys. Dreadstar next week.
May have to wipe the party and roll back like we did AS. Oh, what's Pike doing?
Turns out this game goes crazy without Rex.
Indra just doing that one attack on the thing. What's going on?
Yeah, you don't. I won't even make you bother to roll that. That thing's
I
just
mean,
done.
I can't really. There's nobody else around me to do anything.
You're allowed to. You have
You
legs.
can't move.
Oh, but I'm not
You don't
leaving
want
my kid on him.
But you,
Well, okay.
okay then.
It's fine.
All
right. Is
Then you should
that
Even if
attack
you
him.
have to move, we're saying you can.
But how do I attack him without like killing
With
him?
your axe. With your
Kick
foot.
him.
With your fist.
Yeah, punch him.
Whatever.
So we already established one axe is going into the ballista, right? Destroying that.
Which
Okay,
means
so
you will
you
be
make it two.
multi-action for.
Yeah.
But if you want to punch at -2, you can go ahead. You have the power.
Oh, kicking like Incredible Hulk.
If you just like boot this guy, it'll be really funny.
That's a martial attack though. She's gonna have like trash dice.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry, but like, yeah, that's kind of how it goes when you're not trying to use your axe.
I think we're gonna die here. I say use your axe. Screw him.
Don't listen to him.
We'll just take it out of Rex's cut.
I think you guys could win this without killing people, but no, for sure anymore.
I don't.
We could have.
I doubted it
Well,
from
thanks.
the beginning.
Well, hang on. You're one to talk here, guy.
Yeah.
No, listen. We can't talk about it now, but this goes completely different.
Yeah, it does. When people talk about the plan. Anyway, moving on.
There you go.
Indra,
Yeah,
what are you
the
doing?
plan is known.
Are you swinging on this guy with your fist or with your axe and saying fuck it or
I'm trying to
what?
figure out how to hit him without killing him.
Right. Do we have rules for doing non-lethal with regular weapons?
not really, because you don't
Right.
do that,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Mm-hmm. What about improvised weapon? If she like uses the handle, it's like smacks him. Do we have improvised weapon rules?
no. I mean, you could. All right, if you smack him with the handle, your damage is gonna be a lot lower.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the normal
5?
unarmed bashing? 1
Probably.
or 0? It's 0. So, like
Plus
1
strength.
bashing.
Plus strength.
Plus strength.
So 1 bashing plus strength.
So roll your attack.
We'll adjust the damage after the fact. That's fine.
Roll your
You know
attack.
what it is.
Injures attack.
What's,
Yep.
What's strength?
Click on the guy. -2. And then enter. Yep. Submit it.
I don't know.
So,
it's like
1
7.
success plus 6 strength.
So 7 minus 4, 3. 3 damage.
Is that plus whatever? I'm just trying to make the guy go to sleep.
No, you are. You're doing great. You're knocking him out. I already did it, too.
All right, is Pike doing anything?
I don't know. Is he trying to kill Psyche?
It's not his turn yet.
He probably will.
I'm sure. He probably will. I mean,
It's not his turn yet, though.
your
Send him to
nasty
kill
ass
both of-
halfling is trying to take him down.
So he's not knocked out yet.
No. Because you're not doing very much damage. Because
Oh my god!
Your kid's about to die, and you hit him with the blunt side of your axe.
Why? I don't know. You guys knew you didn't want. We'll talk about it later.
Mhm.
I don't want to say 0 effort, but definitely 0 planning.
we can talk about all the things you could have done after the game. Anyway,
No forethought. Okay.
who's
I
turn is
really
it?
don't. I don't
Okay,
want to
screw
talk
it.
about it.
Pike's gonna jump on him and use the claws.
Oh my god.
The chain? Does
Not
Pike
the
have a
chain,
chain too?
claws. She
Yeah.
says
Pike-
Pike claws.
Okay. I mean, maybe he'll
so
live. He's
Pike
he's taking some
claws.
bashing.
His defense has gone down. Maybe
What
he'll
do
live.
I do here? Just leave it at
Well, like if
0?
he goes down from some lethal and some bashing,
How many
then,
times is he attacking?
right?
Oh my god.
Remember that attacking multiple times also affects your defense,
So it's easier for them to kill Pike and
right?
Psyche.
Which also hit Indra because she attacked more than once. Yes.
Yeah.
Attack
Right.
once. Attack once
Okay,
with the
what?
chain. Screw it.
Oh, I
Give
did
me
the claws.
Give him the chain.
Okay, then do it with claws then.
So just what do I play?
Do whatever.
Bro.
It's-
Okay.
After this, we're moving in. So you guys inside, think about what you're doing.
Mhm.
There you go.
Okay,
Hit.
3 more damage.
3 damage. He is slowly going down.
Gunner, what is up?
Yes.
It's a good thing it's your turn because you wouldn't like it if it was the other people's turn. Oh, I love the fireball on the catapult. What is that for?
Mm-hmm.
I
Actually,
don't have anything I can do besides shoot people.
I don't want to I don't want to steer you too much here, but I'd remind you that there is one person the contract does allow you to kill.
Yeah, but he's got like 2 people in front of him.
He does have people in front
I
of
didn't
him.
say it was easy. And yeah, there are a lot of people, and you are kind of surrounded. So I'd
Oh.
say be very careful. Whatever your
Shouldn't
plan
have talked. Gunner should have just walked up behind him and stone cold. Shot him in the back with a shotgun.
It's one of
Laid
those
it
things
down
where
as he
honestly
bled
might have
out.
been a better
Just been like,
plan.
shh, 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 shh. Just go to
Should
sleep.
have.
Look at the rabbits, George. Look at the rabbits.
I should have. I should have just pulled the gun.
Holy shit.
Always better ideas when I'm not in a bad spot.
I think it's really like interesting how pressure changes people's actions, right? Like
Please, Rizik.
I
people
do.
throws all good planning
I
out the
do.
window.
No, it's
Gunner, what are you doing?
Screw it. I'll shoot him. Shoot him with my shotgun.
who is shooting?
You gonna shoot the leader?
Yeah.
He's got
if I
the 2
can hit
people in
him.
front of him. That'll give him cover.
You get some
How
penalty for
much?
that.
I don't know. Have to write in cover after this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I
Probably
like
2.
shoot
Yeah, let's do 2.
one of these guys in the leg?
Called
Wait.
shot.
Yes, you can blow somebody's leg off.
I mean, that's not killing them.
Well, not killing them right now.
Agree to disagree.
Just shoot the guy twice in the face. God dang, it's not that hard. What's going on?
I'll shoot him in the face.
Shooting the who are you shooting in the face?
Who are you shooting? Period. And where are you shooting them?
In the face.
Iowan?
Shooting him. Yes.
You're shooting Alwyn in the face?
What is?
Okay, he's got 7 defense.
What's my bonus? But
Nothing, right? Are you shooting twice? Because that's my -2. Can you shoot twice? I don't know if you can shoot twice or not.
I don't think
I
he
don't
would
know,
be able
I-
to shoot twice.
I don't know. I did it anyways. I'll re-roll it.
That hot
Just
misses.
put-
Yeah, if you're not shooting twice, you shouldn't take that minus. Okay.
And a hot
pretty
misses.
bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is your shotgun so much worse than your...
Gunner,
I
shot
don't-
Gunner.
Why did this defense
I
go
don't-
up? Why did the defense go up?
I don't know.
Good question.
I think it's because I didn't put
No,
-2.
that's not why.
No? I don't know.
Okay, we're learning some intricacies about how often this updates stuff.
Cool.
But either way, he was supposed to have 7, not 6, so we're not going to make that any better for you.
No.
What's your normal attack dice?
How's he shooting twice?
He's not. He just rolled a -2 the first time because he...
Okay, well that's perfect because he's supposed to have 2 defense. So the first roll is perfect. Unintentionally, it happened correctly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So either way, you...
All right, you shoot for him. It misses.
Cool.
It turns out you got boned with a slim angle trying to hit him and nobody else, and
Yeah, between the tension of the situation, the flames behind you, like throwing off your vision, it's a tough shot and you don't make it.
Rizik.
Alethea, you're up next.
What do I do now?
What do? You want to like
Tackle Elethera.
No,
We'll
that
club
plan.
to her throat.
That
wanna
plan
Skype
is
in
out
that?
the plan is out the window.
What plan?
I'm dying at the end of the game to hear this fucking plan. But please keep going.
There was
So
a
is the
plan.
team.
Please keep going.
There was a plan.
Please continue.
I don't even know anymore. I'm so lost. Like this is not how this was supposed to go at all. Fuck.
So glad Rex got us onto an impossible mission.
And then bailed.
Yep.
Let's just all run away.
I mean,
would.
half the mission is done, but we're surrounded.
Okay, run away.
I do.
Well, let's talk about this as a group. Obviously, this is painful to chug through. Does anyone want to spend another hour trying to play this out in combat, making a bunch of decisions that they don't know how to make and don't know what to do?
No, I don't.
Does anybody want to do that? Okay.
It sounds like the
Then-
general consensus is no.
I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Alwyn
don't
is
either.
not in a position to be compromised. And so I'd say we can fast track this encounter. You have a giant on your side. You're all very capable. Most of these guys are not extremely capable warriors. If you want to flee, you can probably get away. And to some degree, Alwyn's probably going to let you go rather than send his men after you, like sacrifice them chasing a giant. And as long as you just like legit get out, you may be able to knock out a couple of the other bandits. You will all may take a wound here or there, a crossbow bolt or a sword slash, a few points of damage, but nothing
not die.
serious. And the whole party can run away.
Yep.
So you'll lose this scenario. You did burn down the catapult, but Alwyn will get away, and thankfully we'll say no one was killed. So you didn't
You didn't kill anyone. You
you didn't do any permanent damage to people,
Right.
but you failed the mission, mostly, pretty much.